Good morning, everyone. It's the start of a new streaming week here on DSP Gaming. Got a lot to talk about on today's Level 1 podcast, including the launch of the Fallout 3 TV series, which I'll be covering briefly because I don't want to spoil too much. But also, Bill's Day Off, an update on the games that I'm currently playing, and some very interesting insight into the world of my detractors. All of this and more on today's show.
Yep, forced drama. Remember, you guys, no drama on DSP stream. And if drama happened, it came from other people. But today we're going to do DSP's inside look into the world of his detractors. People that he don't watch and he don't even know what they look like. Remember when DSP said he don't even know what I look like? That was a long time ago, though. But that was after he said, I'm going to be vaping on stream all day like Tevin.
Welcome to the show. Today is...
Yeah, I'm just going to be vaping on stream, right?
Today is the beginning of
I remember that.
week. 6 straight days of streams, and this week, no interruptions. Every single day will be a double stream day. No time off for private videos or having to do stuff behind the scenes. Everything back to normal, thankfully. And I'm very excited for that.
Big ups, Doobie, bro.
Man, we've got such a...
And the night mask. I don't think DSP know about that.
Continuing playthrough.
And if you talk about that...
Concluding playthrough. We've got multiplayer games.
Are those people detractors? Aren't they just random guys? Why can't anybody be a random guy that make fun of DSP anymore?
Myself and my wife, Kat.
I don't think you're talking about that, is my point. I don't know. If you do, then I'm wrong. If you don't, then I was right. Who cares?
Great week coming up, and I hope you guys are ready for that. I know I am. Definitely.
Today feel like a Monday to me.
2.5 months.
So I'm in a
ended, and things are feeling fresh.
good mood like always.
Around here, right?
Right?
So.
Hopefully he don't talk about OJ. I don't think he will.
My day off yesterday. Yesterday was my wedding anniversary celebration.
No eulogy either.
It wasn't my actual wedding anniversary. That was Wednesday, but our schedule had been thrown into disarray because my wife's work schedule shifted around last minute. So it forced us to kind of on the fly do some adjustments.
He did, no eulogy, forgotten about,
on Wednesday,
erased by history.
Thursday,
Not even, forgotten in the sands of time.
Day with my wife, which I'll talk about
Like that lady said online, good riddance.
Excited for this new week. You know, I'm basically fully into the spring vibe now. Like every day it's about 50 to 60 degrees outside. And when it's that
Sorry,
warm,
when DSP die, I'll make sure everybody give him a eulogy.
we may be saying goodbye.
So they could be very respectful to him.
Fall and winter attire, considering we're in spring, it kind of makes sense. So I would...
Suspicious opening. Strange opening discussion.
Short sleeve shirts, shorts, and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
But, man, things have picked up...
This dude think we so dented that he actually needs to tell us that. Like he saw a parent.
In the last few days.
Just gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Video game TV show that we've had in recent memory. The problem is...
Oh, it must be good.
Ruin the source material.
Oh, I don't know now.
The really good thing about this Fallout TV show that I can tell you all, it doesn't ruin the experience.
That's his thing. That's like literally his take. This is the take of a guy who's only played Fallout 3 and the Fallouts after 3. He didn't even play New Vegas enough to know whatever lore exists in that game. Like, you know, I'm not gonna gatekeep him, but it's definitely people that could. Because I didn't play, I played less Fallout than he did. And I'm not going to watch the show either. I don't like Fallout anymore. I used to. But I think I don't like it anymore.
And no one's really going to be complaining that...
Like, I don't try to chase the dragon on shit that I don't like anymore. I just come to the conclusion that I don't like it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That was the best thing they could have possibly done.
And I've come to the conclusion I don't like Fallout anymore.
And there's actually an announcement in regards to Fallout.
It's almost like that with Pokemon.
Fallout 4.
Yeah, I know. I'm such a mature adult.
Current gen upgrade, meaning if you own Fallout 4 on any...
Like, I didn't buy the last Pokemon game, so I guess it did happen already.
Whether it's a digital copy, they're putting out a full update.
It's gonna happen with Persona one day.
Per second, better upscaled graphics, and essentially just run
when I'm 40.
No matter what platform you're playing it on. Now, as happy as I am to hear that, because that sounds great to me, and what's going to happen is, undoubtedly, with the popularity of this Fallout TV show right now, people are going to want to go check out the games. And I believe it's April 25th is the date that this update's coming out. So in just 2 weeks, roughly, you'll have a modernized version of Fallout to play. The problem is Fallout 4, honestly, you know, as a lot of people have said, just isn't as good as the previous games. You know, a lot of people think that Fallout 3 and New Vegas are just far superior, and Fallout 4, particularly with the settlements always needing to be defended and built up, and with a lot of the more modernizations of the engine, essentially turning it more into a first-person shooter than an RPG.
You sure?
That it had a misstep, and that's why we haven't seen Fallout in, what, almost a decade at this point? So, being that Fallout 4 is the one...
Bro, he probably even gave the DLC a good review.
Some people are nervous
This
that
fucking
it
shitbag.
wrong impression to those who are just getting into Fallout. Personally,
9.5 out of 10. Maybe you should re-review it, dude.
And Fallout New Vegas are better than Fallout 4.
Are they?
At the same time,
Does Fallout 3 get a 9.75?
So, for example, if they were about to release a...
Does Fallout 3 get a 9.75? Does New Vegas get a fucking 10? This got a 9.5. This is like truly a review of its time. Like genuinely. I can't even come to a good comparison. But like, come on. Like, he straight up don't agree with this review anymore. He would give this game a 7 now.
Fallout 3 remake, which they
like, yeah, it was a 9.5 when it came out.
Documents last year.
Not anymore.
Making that game. If that were
It's like,
now, I'd be
I don't know.
wow,
Like Persona 3 maybe? If you review Persona 3 for the first time and had no nostalgia by it,
modernized to play, or at least
then you review it like Cat.
Updated and modernized.
Oh, it's outdated.
I feel like
You give it the outdated score.
And played Fallout 3, they'd be disappointed.
Oh.
You know, remember when everyone went and played Witcher 3 when
No.
the series came out?
When everybody did?
3, honestly, was a very modernized game that paved the way for other open world RPGs after.
And let me guess, people went back and played Witcher 1 and hated it? Oh.
It's very dated. It's still great. I would replay it in a second. It's that good of a game. But for those who've never played,
Why is he acting like this?
If you were to jump right into Fallout 3, you'd be like, oh man.
Really?
Slow pace, man. Everything kills me so
It's
quick,
kind of slow. Everything kills me quick.
You know,
DSP don't even know what the game is. He forgot what Fallout 3 is. Nah.
That's why they're remaking the game.
That's why? Yeah, that's why. It's to make money, man. They don't fucking care about
this Fallout TV series. It's getting tons of...
They don't care about the game for real. Imagine if they cared about the game for real.
Like, oh man, kind of slow paced. Man, everything kills me so quick.
Slow paced and everything kill me quick.
In the game, and, you know,
And don't understand half the systems in Fallout 3.
Hold up anymore.
Extremely difficult game. It's like playing Arma, dude.
So, anyway.
Fallout 3 is like playing Arma. It's like playing Tarkov.
This Fallout TV series.
What the hell?
Traction. People are talking about it, and it makes a buzz around gaming again, which is good. We needed that right now. Like I said.
Wait. What?
Tons of traction. People are talking about it, and it makes a buzz around gaming again, which is good. We need it.
First of all, a TV show is building buzz around gaming again because it lost its buzz. Shocked by that.
Yeah, right now. Like I said,
and then it get better.
This year, there really hasn't been a hyper focus when it comes to games at all.
Bro, he talking about a TV show. A TV show has saved gaming this year? A TV show?
It's been everyone in their own communities or their own genres and niches and corners.
Again, we talking about a TV show.
Playing their styles of games, but there's been not one big...
What the hell?
Right now, this Fallout TV series is making focus
and then he doubled down. It really is a TV show. What the fuck?
In a very positive light.
Think about how like actually ironic that is. TV is reinvigorating gaming. Remember how much DSP hated TV when Xbox One came out? Everybody hated TV. Microsoft was right.
Not one big focus.
They were right. It took a long time.
Making people focus on something. That's good. That brings attention to gaming again in a very positive light. So I'm going to give my opinions on the show in just a little bit. What I'd like to do is kind of talk a little bit about an update about the current games that I'm playing because I've...
And it's like, you mean to tell me people are talking on social media about a brand new thing that just happened and just started? Like, come on. It's a brand new TV show and people were talking about it like the first day or whatever on the internet. And DSP's like caught off guard by that and trying to act like it's a bigger deal than what it is.
In the dark.
God damn it.
Talk about my Phil's Day Off segment, so you know what we did yesterday for our anniversary celebration.
Like, I remember when I used to look at Twitter. I mean, this was like a decade ago now. But I remember when it was, whatever. I'm not going to explain like nothing. Anyway, I remember people used to talk about Love and Hip Hop on Twitter. Remember when Love and Hip Hop was popular? It might still come on TV. Love and Hip Hop and like Bad Girls Club. I remember I used to see Bad Girls Club tweets and I used to be so fucking confused. The equivalent of if you like see a WWE tweet or a wrestling style tweet. and you straight up don't even know anybody's name. I was like, what the fuck is Bad Girls Club? Is this porn?
I want to outline the schedule for the week. Then we'll talk a little bit about my thoughts.
You see people talking about Fallout and he thinking like took over gaming.
Segment,
God damn it.
an interesting segment based on a video comment. And it
One comment?
about it this morning, so we're going to.
He got baited by one comment. He dedicating the whole fucking segment to one comment.
I have an update in regards to my current playthroughs going on that are single player.
No way.
Everything's going swimmingly well. I'm actually doing much better than I expected that I would. Last time when we played, we killed the second Moog. Excuse me, the first Moog. Basically, it's half of the Moog boss fight, not the true one. The one that's under the capital, that is. Then we went to the northeast.
Oh yeah. I need to disable that thing that make the switch dim. I hate the dimming light, man.
Hit me for like 50%, 60% damage each hit. So if you're fighting the boss that hits you twice in a row, you're stunned.
Probably gonna make my system blow up.
It's been very challenging in some cases, but then once I get down, okay, now I know exactly where to go, how to dodge. I basically melt everything that's in front of me with this magic build. So now that I have the Dark Moon Greatsword leveled up and I'm using it, this thing is ridiculously good. It's just it's free magic for like a couple minutes. We get these projectiles that do giant chunks of damage. The only downside is the targeting isn't great. Sometimes it misses or goes too low to the ground, and then you gotta get closer to the enemy, which isn't the whole idea of a projectile. So, but it was pretty neat.
Maybe you should get better.
I'm doing good. Basically, we're in Castle Soul at this point. After that, what do we got left? You know, we go to the actual.
Have you tried getting good? Have you tried exploring?
Probably at least 1 or 2 more streams. Or after we beat Castle Soul, we can go and try to unlock the Haley Tree, correct? But in addition to all of that, we also have access down to the Blood Path.
Correct.
Which is the whole idea of doing the second run is to get ready for the DLC, and you have to beat the Blood Path mode in order to unlock the DLC. So I would say, I mean, if we're really being realistic here, probably 2 streams to beat the game, probably a whole stream to get Haley Tree and Blood Palace, then probably, you know, actually beating Blood Palace is going to be challenging. And then
what is this screen? What button did I push?
At least a couple of weeks, if not longer, of Elden Ring if I choose to do all of the content.
Oh, I don't want to add a new user to my PlayStation.
We have to beat the Blood Palace. So let's keep it moving. Let's see how it goes and go from there. Cool. Now, here's a
I was looking at it through OBS. I thought I got
I
banned.
really have an update in regards to Alone in the Dark, the second run that I'm
Oh my god, my controller
played
died.
Alone in the Dark Wednesday night, which was my late night stream. I got really far.
Fucking
Like,
stupid.
2 hours I played. We probably made 4 or 5 hours of progress in the story. Arguably, comparing this to the original run I did with Carnby, we're only maybe 1 to 2 hours out from the actual end of the game. So we're in the home stretch of the game at this point. The difference is I don't know what's going to happen with Emily because Emily has a different segment of the game than Carnby does at the end. There's entire rooms of the mansion and stuff you couldn't access with Carnby that you will access with Emily. So I don't know how long or time consuming that is. But we're about to finally see new content and possibly the end of the game when I play with Emily again. But I have a negative update, and it actually does upset me, okay?
Negative update?
Going on with this game saying, man, I really hope that the second run is paying off.
Negative update.
I'm only 3 collectibles away from having every collectible in the
What the fuck is a negative update mean?
That's supposed to unlock other.
Are they gonna scale the enemies?
And things. And I'm like, so I wonder, you know, how I'm doing. So I looked it up because at this point, at the end of the game, I want to know. You're never gonna believe this. 2 collectibles coming up. Absolutely, I will get, and are 100% obtainable, and I will, you know, get those in the playthrough. Apparently, I will see some secret scenes and things as well because of the collectibles I've already gotten. But if you can freaking believe it, there's one collectible that is the hardest collectible to find in the game. And almost everyone has missed it, including me, in the 2 different runs I've done in the game. It's super stupidly annoying.
This dude actually had the nerve to say 2 different runs like it's a big deal. Bruh. How many? Come on. Some people have played Elden Ring way more than 2 times.
To find in the game, and almost everyone has missed it.
You're such a snowflake, including me.
Different runs I've done in the game. It's
just like when you say everyone was bored, even me.
The mausoleum / graveyard parts. There's a part where you're being
oh, it's screen burning reduction. Well, why would I disable that? You think I'm an idiot?
Once you outrun them, you're in an area with a bunch of items, and
then just disabled it.
And then you go to the end of the graveyard segment. Well, guess what? In that area, right after the chase, there's a hidden room to the left that you cannot see. Like, you literally can't see it. It blends into the wall. The
best part, he had to look it up because Dark Gaming ain't around anymore. You notice Dark Gaming went AFK, MIA? Of course he didn't literally leave forever, but what if he did?
The way you know it's there is if you walk.
DSP stopped playing Dogma 2, and he stopped playing shit that Dark Gaming was hand-holding, and that dude left. The real person. Yeah, I agree. The real person, Dark Gaming.
And guess what?
Obviously, he don't like Elden Ring.
Emily's secret ending without having gotten that document. So because
I'm looking for the 6 men, the bench warmers of DSP's chat. I want Dark Gaming back and the Beans dude.
That pisses me off. I did 2 runs of the game, and they made a collectible so cryptic to find that everyone misses it, and now I can't get.
Everyone, look it up on YouTube.
Here's another annoying thing. So, as you know, I played Carnby first. I played Emily second. Well, you can't get a secret ending with the character.
Oh shit! I thought he was talking about Elden Ring still.
Okay.
No.
The only way for me to get Carnby's secret ending would be for me to replay the game.
I legit did.
Start with Carnby now having all the collectibles.
Well, yeah, Alone in the Dark, nobody played that game a lot yet.
That wouldn't have worked the first playthrough, where something happens and
remember DSP as speedrunner.
That's a completely wild and different ending than the game actually has. It's like so different from the canon ending. It's just really, really weird. All right.
Interesting.
It actually reminds me of like a Silent Hill optional ending that you're like, that can't be
really
an ending.
Okay, you gotta hype it up now.
That really sucks.
It's like the dog ending.
That really sucks that the way they lay this game out, you have to know every collectible and it's easily missable. And then on top of that, to get the other ending, you have to replay the game again. I'm not doing that. I'm not replaying this game with Carnby a third time. So it sucks. It looks like in this run that we've done, I'm only going to get to see the 2 standard endings. I'm not going to be able to access any of the secret endings of the game because of the way that they've laid it out and because I missed one single collectible. That is super annoying.
Such bad news.
Yeah. Alone in the Dark will likely conclude when I play it again, and it looks like that's going to be Monday night. I'll talk about that in a sec. So, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday was my day off, and I know you guys like to hear about my day off, particularly this week. My wife and I were celebrating our anniversary.
I wonder what food they got.
One thing that we had to do during the day, that was kind of a standard thing for any day off, was we had to go grocery shopping.
I thought you said you weren't gonna do that. Wait.
Outside of that,
DSP specifically, 100% straight up bragged about not needing to even do grocery shopping. And I was like, yeah, the one thing you literally need to do no matter what. It's nothing you can do about it. What the fuck? Maybe he meant if he took the Wednesday off and not Thursday. But if he took Wednesday off, he still but have needed to do it. Whatever.
We kind of wanted to get for a while and haven't been able to.
So they did the same shit they always do. And they got food.
We actually had a really nice dinner. We went to a sushi restaurant.
See, hey, sushi. Ton of sushi.
5-year wedding anniversary. There was spicy sushi with tuna. There was a sweet and savory sushi with a chili sauce and mango. There was shrimp tempura. There was crab.
Maybe you should have took a picture of it.
Like everything you could think of that goes in sushi we had, and it was absolutely positively amazing. Super good dinner. We were both very pleased, and our tummies were full of sushi by the time we were done. Wow, that hit the spot.
This is
amazing. We're very happy.
This is so much extra words. The definition of a book report. This is the school project right here. I gotta rewind it. These extra words, super good, full of food in our tummy.
Absolutely positively amazing. Super good dinner.
Super good dinner. Both very pleased. Our tummies were full of sushi. It's a statement that needed to be in this book report. Our tummies were full of sushi.
Wow.
Wow, that hit the spot. We needed all of that.
Spot that was absolutely amazing. We were very
so amazing, very happy.
For our anniversary dinner. After that,
he said all of that.
We came home and it was late, and we're like,
and how were they out all day? Wait. DSP, explain. How were you out all day, but you only got dinner, which was sushi, or maybe it was lunch, and you went grocery shopping? They were out all day doing what?
So we ended up watching. We came home and it was late.
Window shopping?
We didn't have much time to do much.
8 hours of window shopping.
Another episode of the Fallout TV show. We had actually watched 2 on
God.
Thursday night. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Let you know our thoughts. So not
Hour?
a exciting day or anything for you. For us, it was nice because we got to spend most of the day together, do things we wanted to do, eat delicious food, relax. It's exactly what you want out of a nice day of a celebration of an anniversary, right? So it went well. That's it. I mean, that's really the day off segment this week.
Ooh, that got deleted fast. It was something about ad revenue. So I guess what DSP begging to do was calling them out for it. I don't know.
So let's quickly go through the schedule for the week. All right. Then I want to talk about
schedule.
Then I want to cover some quick game news, and then I have a segment that I want to do for the show. As I stated, regarding a very interesting video comment and some thoughts that I have about it. And yes, the comment is actually about my detractors. Okay, so this
wow. So his detractor segment
as I see it now. It could change
is gonna be based on a YouTube comment that another guy left.
Helldivers 2. 3 hours of online play.
That's not the best.
Get more armor, get more stratagems, everything that you earn by playing the game. Hoping to unlock a bunch of new stuff and have a good time. So,
yeah, it was probably all you could eat sushi. I mean, listen how we talked about it. The most sushi they ever had, and he's begging for views.
For 2 months straight, people asked for it. I said, all right, we're finally done.
He's begging for views. Because you were begging for this game for 2 months, you should watch me play it all day now. They wanted to watch you play it 2 months ago, dude. Come on, man.
Helldivers 2.
This is the same dude. When countless games have been fixed, games people look forward to for years. When these games get fixed, he say too little, too late. A la No Man's Sky. But he do something a couple of weeks late, and you just gotta like watch. No, a couple of months late. I'm supposed to still want to watch the same? No, too little, too late.
At any point, but here's how I'm seeing this week coming
up. I don't care anymore, man.
Today's online gameplay day. First stream.
That's not good.
3 hours of online play, trying to learn the game better, level up, get more weapons, get more armor, get more stratagems, everything that you earn by playing the game, hoping to unlock a bunch of new stuff and have a good time. So
yeah, I saw XQC play it 2 months ago.
Wanted to see me play Helldivers 2, and now that I'm finally playing it, I certainly hope you're going to actually
like. Why can't we play it now because we think it's good, and not for these reasons?
RPGs, and now I'm listening.
Is the game good, DSP? Can you play it for that reason?
That I actually did it the other day.
Nah. Then he'll say, "Well, I could just play something else. I could play something that's good that you guys will like."
But the videos on after the fact weren't that
like
good.
What, Fallout 3?
I'm like, well, what happened? Oh, you played.
What happened?
Bullshit. Number one,
bullshit.
Multiplayer.
Look how mad he is.
Okay? It's a multiplayer game. It's not like the narrative was spoiled 2 months ago. It's a fucking multiplayer game. You can play whenever you want. It's the same game.
Now, he's making this point, but he's the same guy who won't play Call of Duty anymore because he already played it and is too old now. But he's saying you should be okay with him playing a game 2 months after it come out. Ask him to play Call of Duty. See what he say. Even though when that game was new, he told us he was going to be playing it over the course of, the year or whatever the fuck. Like he would play it when he don't have anything else to do, blah, 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 blah. Everybody knew that wouldn't be true. Basically, like I said this the other day, the only game he actually go back to long term is Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 5. And I guess Street Fighter 4, no, 6. I guess Street Fighter 4 used to be that too, but basically only Street Fighter. He don't go back to any other game. Once it leave the launch window, not even a launch window, DSP's window.
Didn't change.
Once it get thrown out.
Versus now. So that's number one. Okay. Number two, I needed to finish the RPGs we were playing, and you knew that. I explained.
You knew that. Literally all of you.
When I need to focus and finish what we were doing. I finished what we were doing, I listened to your feedback, and immediately within a week we were playing Helldivers 2. So, bullshit. Here's what it is. People jump on virally popular games for stupid.
That's what you did too. For stupid reasons. Man, what a bunch of fucking morons for playing a game when it was new, right?
Still asking me to play it last week before I started to play it. It doesn't make sense. It's bullshit. And
bullshit.
I don't like these excuses that it's somehow always on me, because it's not. The truth is, these games are virally popular because they're virally popular. Just like a YouTuber all of a sudden explodes. Why is that YouTuber so popular? I don't know. Everyone watches them. See? It's bullshit. So, people buy into bullshit. And the thing is, I'm not saying Helldivers 2
just because one person can't answer that question don't mean it's no answer.
To play a virally popular game, and I'm telling you, it ain't gonna work. It's not my style.
Like, you could ask somebody that make fun of DSP why people don't like DSP. Because they can't easily answer that question. That don't mean that it's no reason to fucking hate on them. You think I could answer that?
Well, so who's really at fault here? Right?
I'm gonna have to give you a book report.
I was gonna play this game and it was gonna be magically virally huge hit. It's not. It's like every other fucking game I play. The game's
What's
good.
this part?
It's fun to play.
He's genuinely projecting his fucking feelings on his viewers. He do that a lot, obviously. But what the fuck, dude? Like, what is this? What's this part?
Right? You were expecting the world. Like, I was gonna play this game and it was gonna be magically virally huge hit.
So, because he complained about the lack of success playing the game and people told him he played it 2 months late, that means those people thought he was gonna go viral for playing it when it came out. I guess?
It's not. It's like every other fucking game.
You expected this from him.
Who's really at fault here?
You expected me to blow up. Stupid.
I was going to play this game and it was going to be magically virally huge hit. It's not.
Why did you think I would get popular, idiot?
The game is good.
God, you're so dumb.
I'm learning. I'm getting better. But no, we're not.
And then he picks playing video games. I'm playing it more. I'm getting better. True for every game everybody ever played. Well, maybe not true when DSP play a game.
Interesting is when it's new. Then don't fucking bother me for 2 months asking for it.
Don't bother me for 2 months.
People to start with this, stop the bullshit now, because
dude,
I love it.
It's weird because I remember when he dropped the toxic bomb, I call it, on Wednesday, when he basically just hit peak toxicity. And then he clock out and then come back the day later. Yeah, he come back on Friday being toxic. What the fuck? He's doing this segment where he yell at people and call them stupid. And he's talking directly to people that, like, support him and ask him to play games. And then after this, we're going to have the segment where he talk about the trolls. He's purposely making himself talk about trolls today. And he said in his chat that it would be an interesting podcast. So I like that interesting podcast, according to DSP. An interesting podcast is him talking about the trolls and complaining about his viewers. Because I don't know what else he's doing. Oh, yeah, and he gonna give his opinion on a TV show, but he won't review it because he's saving a review for YouTube.
That it's always my fault.
You say he don't want to spoil it, but you know what that really means. He don't care about spoiling a fucking TV show, man. Get out of here.
I said, once I finish the RPGs, we'll be freed up to do whatever you want. I warned people this was going to happen with RPG Overload, which I started talking about in January before the games even hit. But no one listens. And then, oh, well, the Helldivers 2 is out. Just drop everything.
That didn't happen.
As I
Just
said,
drop everything they said.
I'm not going to be playing super
Mr. Extremist.
If I do, it'll be one at a time. It's not going to clog up this channel for months. And here's the truth. If that's the case, and I'm not committing, all right? If I'm not committing to this ginormous 100-hour RPGs, or if I only have one in the rotation and I have freedom of scheduling outside of that, when the next Helldivers 2 comes along, then I actually can play it.
When the
thing is, I can.
When the next Helldivers 2 come along, this dude don't show any respect to these games, man. He did this when Code of the Lamb came out. Anybody remember that? When Code of the Lamb was a relevant, hot, popping game, everybody was saying, Phil, play Code of the Lamb. And he said no, he didn't want to for like a fucking month. And then after that, for some other reason, during some other discussion, he was like, next time a big popular viral game comes out, let me know. Let me know and I'll play it. And he didn't let us fucking know. He might have told us to let him know before Code of the Lamb, to be honest. I don't know. But he's doing that again, basically. But the thing is, that won't happen. I mean, come on, the next Helldivers 2, what does that even mean? The next biggest indie release of the year that you know is the biggest release when it's happening, and like everybody's talking about it and it's super virally popular. I mean, people don't need to let them know if that's the case. If it's such a big deal in gaming, people don't need to let him know it's a big deal. Can't he figure it out for himself? Didn't DSP say he pay attention to gaming trends and shit? So again, I have even more questions than I meant to go in with. Nothing I can do.
Not commit to more than one.
The next one.
All right.
This dude sound corporate as fuck saying stuff like that.
To this ginormous.
Let's make another Helldivers 2. Sound like an Activision CEO.
I have freedom of scheduling outside of it.
Let's just make another. Let's make another Call of Duty.
Then I actually can play it. You understand? The thing is, I cannot commit to more than one major RPG. So, when Like a Dragon,
yeah, he sound like a music producer.
Final Fantasy
Let's make another Don't Like.
And Baldur's Gate 3 are all eligible.
And you like, dude, I made this by accident.
I can only play one. And we have to make these decisions moving forward.
Let's make another Wrecking Ball.
Hey, I'm just going to say I'm going to play 700 games at once, and it's going to work
Let me know when you make another one of them.
One man, I have a set schedule. You know how much I play. You know how I handle games. We have to do the right things now, okay?
Well, goddamn. It's a lot of responsibility on my shoulders.
Helldivers 2. I'm actually excited for it today.
Am I a viewer?
I'm having fun with it. I like learning it. I'm not expecting the world from it at this point, but I just hope people are actually going to show up and engage and support with it because you asked for it for so long. That's why I bought it. That's why I'm trying to learn it. All right? If the game dies out and no one watches it or engages or supports with it in the next week, then I'm done with it. I like it, but I'm not going to keep a game in the rotation like that when we could be doing other things people would like more. Okay?
Wow.
Well, exactly right. Chris says the right thing, opposite of everything you're doing. Of course, always. It doesn't matter what I do. If I completely go against
Of course he read that. Of course. What a fucking positive thing to read. The dude telling him no matter what you do, you're always wrong. You read that. God.
Helldivers 2. I'm actually excited for it today. Legit. I like the game. I'm having fun with it. I like learning it. I'm not expecting the world from it at this point, but I just hope people are actually going to show up and engage and support with it because you asked for it for so long. That's why I bought it. That's why I'm trying to learn it. All right? If the game dies out and no one watches it or engages or supports with it in the next week, then I'm done with it. I like it, but I'm not going to keep a game in the rotation like that when we could be doing other things people would like more. Okay? Well, exactly right. Chris says the right thing is the opposite of everything you're doing. Of course, always. It doesn't matter what I do. If I completely go against what everyone asked for, I'm in the wrong because I'm ignoring my audience. If I give you everything you asked for, I'm still in the wrong because I'm not doing what I think is best, and I'm not showing passion in my content because I'm just doing what I'm being told. Or, oh, you took too long. That's wrong because I'm...
Remember when DSP shit on other people for not having passion? Which is something another person could totally judge, by the way, is how much fucking passion you have. Remember the passion or a paycheck speech? But now he mad. He mad because other people tell him that he don't have passion. Yeah, fucking eat it, man. I hope you fucking eat it and get diarrhea.
Okay?
The passion.
Well, exactly right. Chris says the right thing is the opposite of everything you're doing. Of course, always. It doesn't matter what I do. If I completely go against what everyone asked for, I'm in the wrong because I'm ignoring my audience. If I give you everything you asked for, I'm still in the wrong because I'm not doing what I think is best, and I'm not showing passion in my content.
You should have just said, I'm in the wrong because I'm Phil.
It doesn't matter what I do, I'm always in the wrong. I know that.
Because I don't know what this part was.
Right? And that's
because you didn't do it the right time.
Everything they do is wrong no matter what. I know. Listen, I'm used to it. I'm totally used to that shit. I am.
Snowflake moment.
But I'm not going to give up and listen to bullshit.
He's used to it. That's why he complained about it randomly.
And have a good time with it, okay?
He's so used to it. He made sure to read that one message.
All right. I have a fun Friday Night Fights in store for you guys tonight. The return of E Honda. I've not played with E Honda.
E Honda's so fucking boring. His character's so damn boring, man.
It's like some of the writing is great, but man, it has their own shortcomings.
And now we're talking about the TV show.
Important. I think it's just like the show needs a reason for all these characters to come together and do something, and I think that's actually what's going on. That maybe at the end of the show it'll just be a big nothing. I'm not sure, but they all are after something, and they're all chasing it, and that's why you have a Vault Dweller, a Ghoul Bounty Hunter, Brotherhood of Steel, all after the same thing all at the same time. It's kind of interesting. And by the way, it's not just them as well. There's tons of other, like there's raiders, there's references to possible cannibals. You know, all the denizens of the Fallout universe are kind of represented well and interestingly so far.
Oh my God, listen to this journalist. He sounds like somebody writing about a thing and he don't like the thing, but he know you like the thing. But don't he like Fallout?
I mean, at this point we're already 3 episodes in, and I haven't had an opportunity to review it yet.
It's like the review you listen to that's written for you, but not really by you in a FUBU style moment. And then you go to watch the shit or play the shit that the review was talking about and hyping up, and you're like, I don't like this. But that review thought I would.
I'm probably just going to review the whole thing. Like,
wow.
I'll probably do like one half an hour or 40-minute review.
Yeah, he's going to regret that.
The whole season 1.
He's going to regret that. He's going to be complaining about that video.
Channel at some point this
I'm booking it right now. He's definitely going to complain about that. 45-minute video?
I'm going to do that. But that should be really fun.
He's going to fucking hate it.
All right. That's the Fallout TV show. News.
Yeah, he's going to forget stuff. He's going to not mention stuff because it wasn't important to him.
Story number 1.
He's going to be wrong about stuff.
We're actually going to be making, listen to this,
and then it's going to get low views.
Hallelujah. R-rated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin movie.
Ooh, that sounds pretty cringe.
That is that if you actually read The Last Ronin,
what's the age demographic for it?
They're old. Like the turtles are old.
They're old. So they're making it for him. That's why he like it. He think they're making it for 40-year-olds.
He is basically, it's like a really dark.
They're making it for me. They want you to think that.
Like it's gory, it's gritty.
They're gonna have fucking Sunny Delight ads and shit in it. They want to milk you. They're milking you. Don't fall for it.
People really like it, and so they're actually making a movie about it. It's like, wow, a rated R live action Turtles movie. Who the hell ever would have expected that?
Yeah. I hope they get Michael Bay to do something and don't tell anybody about it.
Are you into the latest?
I hope Michael Bay secretly work on it.
Ninja Turtles cartoon, and I keep saying no because it's a fucking reboot, and I'm tired of the millionth reboot reusing the source material in a slightly different way and pretending like it's a new product. There's no creativity there.
Yeah, you make a good point. There's no creativity in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Expanding the plot and
expand
to the future. It's kind of like The Dark Knight Returns. You ever saw that? The Dark Knight Returns, the Batman one?
No, tell me about it.
It's like really dark future Batman.
Okay, thank you for telling me.
Having a Gotham and everything. That's exactly what The Last Ronin is supposed to be. If they make a movie of that, that has potential.
Yeah, it's going to be like Batman.
But I guess we have to see what happens with its development, but they are supposedly starting work on it now. So, okay. So I already mentioned Fallout 4 will be getting current gen updates for the PS5 and the Xbox series of consoles on April 25th, including 60 frames per second, increased resolutions and textures and quality, between performance and quality mode.
Is it gonna look different genuinely?
Fix it. So, is there anything truly new? No. But
is it gonna break all of the mods? Is it gonna ruin the modding community?
Finally,
what does this mean for the modding community?
Microsoft. Oh, by the way, I didn't even do this. My fault. As you can tell, I'm in a rush because I have a topic I want to talk about.
Wait, oh wow, the Detractor thing is the topic he wants to talk about that he's rushing to. That's pretty good.
Regular internet.
Not a drama stream?
You don't need to have an Xbox. You're actually going to be able to access things such as party chat, messaging, and other things.
This is something that it should have did.
Stuff like that.
In 2012.
Computer.
This is something they should have did in 2012 or something they should have did when COVID was a thing.
Xbox, but you wanted to talk with one of your friends from your Xbox.
When it was worse.
You'll be able to do it on
Yeah, I really want to talk to people through Microsoft stuff, but I don't have a Microsoft thing.
Xbox Live without
Yeah,
something new that they're implementing.
I really want to do that. But look, if obviously I didn't want to because I couldn't. Stupid. And now I can. Oh, I can't. I can eventually.
All right. Now on.
Thank you for the news story, man. Wait. Why didn't he give his take? I'm here for Phil's take. I'm here for Phil's opinion, not just the news. Where's his take?
To read to you guys.
I'm being sarcastic. But genuinely, he didn't give a take. Don't he always fucking give his unwanted ass take to every fucking news story?
That's the question. And now we can go back to the regular
shithead.
They said...
Anyway, this is what he want to talk about.
Give us some ideas and maybe some ways that if you had done that Mike Klum documentary...
I don't know.
The way that maybe it would have gone or it would have been a little different from all the other documentaries about you. And in a nutshell, I'll just summarize. I said, basically, this
same thing you say every time.
All the hate towards me. In fact, it was going to interview.
I don't know about that.
The top people
it's impossible to show all the hate towards him.
Get a chance to speak in the documentary about why it is that they don't like me.
Semantics.
But then, what it was going to do was
it was going to show the top haters.
To show how I feel about it, or maybe even clap back a little bit. And then what?
That's weird. And he said it wasn't going to be that. He said it was going to be that, and then people said, it's going to be that, and he said it wasn't going to be that. I remember.
Does it even make sense?
Oh, well.
Let's be honest. With the level of hate that I get, the amount of people who stalk my every move.
Big ups, Roderick. You're here at the perfect time. This is the segment DSP couldn't wait to get to. The troll segment.
Why do I get that level of attention? Right?
Cringe take. I should be more popular. Because I'm not popular, I shouldn't get anybody hating on me.
Racist and a sexist and
we're preventing you from getting popular by pointing out the truth, DSP. You dumb fuck.
But I guess you could still hate me for something I did over a decade ago.
I guess you could. I don't need your permission. What if I want to hate you for what you did today?
A lot of people.
Was he banning somebody? What's he doing?
Now, also, for example, a lot of people with the current day stuff, my bankruptcy,
yes, current day stuff,
the mobile game controversy, and all that nonsense. Even if all of it was true, which again, it's not, and I urge you to understand that the vast majority of crap on the internet that's said about me is not true.
Why didn't you say the racist part again?
All of that crap was
Remember when you said, even if I was racist, who cares?
Why is it that so many people hate me? Because it's relatively tame shit. You know, this is not...
Remember when you say, even if I was racist, who cares?
Or grooming. This is not...
He's definitely been accused of grooming, bro. What the fuck? He's going to ignore that?
That I've done
He's going to ignore that and pretend like he never told us that other people called him a pedophile.
It's just a series.
How many times DSP told us other people called him a pedophile? And now we acting like that never happened to try to make a point.
To the point where now
kinda lame.
The joke is to always say that I'm a bad person who made bad decisions and blah, blah, blah.
But he is. He literally has made bad decisions.
Or is it's just the meme to not like me anymore, right? So that was going to be...
What does justify mean?
That we were going to explore.
Was DSP justified when he called Tim Schafer a thief?
It was only going to be about an hour long, and topics were going to move fast. So nothing was ever going to be particularly analyzed for more than just a couple of minutes. And there was actually be some really funny parts and some
so funny
parts in there, things that people had never heard before.
Remember when he said in a nutshell? This was not in a nutshell.
From my past, to be a part of it, right? If we could, some stuff you guys have literally never seen before anywhere on the internet.
Can you fucking shut up about it now?
When someone is making a documentary,
oh my God,
it's not a documentary.
He's made this segment too long.
Through all the Detractor shit for 10 years, and here it is all in a row. That's not a documentary. Literally,
remember
that's not
that.
A documentary at all.
Tell us that when June and King make his.
What Detractor said for 10 years, you're a drama queen.
I can't wait to hear him spin how the June and King one is a real documentary.
We wanted to take it from a completely
different
angle than that. Yes, we wanted to absolutely acknowledge all of that.
Acknowledge.
All exists and here it all is. Here's the people saying it to the camera.
Oh yeah, to the camera.
A chance to in one place focused.
But they need to be on camera and say it,
and then show you what my life is really like. That it's nothing like what these people say or portray me as.
I don't know what that means.
A typical stream, a typical day in my life, how different it is. Here's people from my past who know me who say, yeah.
That's fucking rotundo, dude. Right? That's so stupid. Oh, people say I play mobile games all day. All right, I'm gonna film myself, do a day in a life, and then specifically not film myself play mobile games. It's like something Amber Lynn do.
We had other ideas too, and the thing is, it was.
I don't eat a lot of food. I'm gonna film myself eat food, and then she eat rabbit food all day.
It wouldn't have worked.
Of course it wouldn't have worked, because you think people are fucking stupid.
Again, these people obsessed with me would have just turned it into their own bullshit.
Making content don't work when you think you're making it for stupid people that aren't stupid. You want to make shit for stupid people, go to Nickelodeon.
Now number 3.
I think they might be too intelligent for DSP.
You know, Mike was already
being mean.
Documentaries, and one of these
I'm going with the logic that kids equal dumb.
One of the most reviled people.
And you know them fucking kids way smarter than me.
Caught red-handed being accused of pedophilia.
Red-handed?
Okay? So,
being accused? Red-handed? Accused.
Big documentary.
I don't know what that means. Anyway.
Big documentary number 2, EDP. The next one, Dark Side Phil. No thanks.
I think the DSP one would have came out before the EDP one.
I mean, the whole point was my documentary was going to be
kind of cringe that he's making this take, because
do you really think
he's doing this in hindsight.
Of that string of documentaries? No, I do not.
Like, no.
In retrospect, I think
in retrospect.
Right choice. Okay. I'm not saying that I would never do a documentary.
This is like if Subaru Man look at a picture of a cat and say that he dodged a bullet. Like, yeah, you could cope that way. Fine, sure, I get it. We all do it. But obviously she wouldn't ended up like that if she stayed with you. Right? What if she did?
Right now it makes no sense. My story continues and is not even ready to be done.
Like, what if what if DSP could have told Mike Klum to not do the EDP documentary and he would have listened?
Right?
I don't know.
Maybe when it's time to say we're hanging it up, or I'm near the end of my life cycle of doing content.
Okay, he being weird.
That basically is going to backfire and hurt everyone, especially after everything last year with the interview. And
super egotistical, right? Let's say when I decide to hang it up and I'm going to retire as a content creator.
Someone left a comment.
Man, you're not going to have any choice.
Lengthy comment. And I would just like to read this verbatim.
Right? You gonna read the whole comment?
I'm gonna read the comment verbatim.
Holy shit, he never do that.
I'm curious to hear everyone's thoughts on it. So here's the comment.
Can you read his name?
My Alone in the Dark video where we were talking about this. Okay, here it is. The majority of the detractors don't hate you for any real reason.
Any real reason? Yeah, I hate it for fake reasons, man. All of them?
Duty made videos about Wings of Redemption before he ever came to you.
So this is Duty fault. Who else do you think the dude name dropped? Oh.
And he was bullied out by the other Wings detractors.
Well, that's about Duty.
So he stopped and started making them about you.
Who else?
It's literally just for money.
Bro, he only named Duty. This sucks.
Stopped them. If YouTube had stopped them from monetizing this crap.
DSP had this take. Bro, this is pignosis. This is reverse pignosis. This is when somebody tell DSP what DSP has told us, and he treat it like it's a new take that he hasn't told us before. This is so dumb. I can't believe he even went out of his way to do this part.
It would go do something else. The majority of the videos are your new content from today, with clips from years and years ago spliced in everywhere to try to create a false narrative.
It's not to create a false narrative. It's because those clips are funny. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, actually, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just what narrative? I can't even find a comment. Oh, wow. I had to click a button to read it. Okay, I'm going to play this with TTS first. I don't feel like DSP's really going to read this without saying anything in between any of the words. This the same dude? This the same dude that played Pokemon and make the first video of his Pokemon playthrough about the mama having sex with everybody because he inserts random fucking words when he reads shit because he's extremely fucking suspiciously regarded.
The majority of the detractors
we'll have to hear it twice.
Any real reason. They just monetize the videos. Duty made videos about Wings.
Yeah, it's just pignosis.
Before he came to you, and he was bullied out by other detractors, so stopped and started making them about you. It's literally just money for most of the big ones, and if YouTube stopped them monetizing their crap, they would do something else. The majority of their videos are your new content with clips from years ago spliced in everywhere to create a narrative. They don't care about anything at this point, but making money, and they will fabricate stuff to keep the money rolling in. The original detractors were just crazy obsessed and autistic fanboys of Kojima, and you saying bad stuff about him made them get really mad. They are all long gone, and probably on heavy medication at this point. It's literally 90% money-based now. They just made a career out of it. It would have mostly died out if not for that. Duty and the other spam uploaders make thousands a month doing this, more than they ever would doing anything else because they are untalented morons. They treat making content about you like some people upload clips of Family Guy or Frozen. Most of the detractors are far more racist.
That's what everybody do with every clip channel.
Anything you ever did, it's not valid.
Have you seen an Astro Speed clip channel without looking for him? I
You
have.
make yourself into a perfect angel in every way, and they would still do it. They would not miss a beat. It's their job. As for viewers, they just find it funny to consume this stuff, and they have turned it into a daily routine, and the comments are all about money.
DSP has turned it into a daily routine, and he beg every
Mostly
day.
People who are jealous you make money being a streamer when they can't. Most of the restreamers
But don't they make money off of making fun of them?
can only get attention and money if they
Duty's a
upload
failed
content.
streamer now?
They try to make their own content sometimes and get single-digit views.
Oh yeah, this is just pignosis.
Super clean and
This is literally the same shit
boring.
DSP has told
They just
us
paste in
all.
clips from years ago
Holy
and
fuck, this
magnify
crazy.
Tiny things to push a narrative, cause it's their job at this point to make it work. Being super clean.
The whole
and
comment is
boring will
about money,
stop
by the
them.
way.
It will just make your content
This
boring
dude never
for
changed the
people who like
subject.
you and support it. This is why people say the meme words, cause you said something 6 years ago or something and detractors splice it into videos daily. The
Bro.
thing these guys hate is any possibility of the gravy train they are on ending. If they see you do anything they think might improve your public
I'm waiting for
perception,
this
they will
dude to have a take that
counter.
DSP didn't
If they
have,
thought a
and
documentary
he didn't
would come
yet.
out that was positive, and that might change how people see you, they would attack the creator, try to get you not to do it, and even give you money to try convince you not to do it.
Oh yeah, give DSP money to not do a documentary. Isn't that what 1 Minute Man did?
At this point, they even copyright
Yo.
strike each other and have turf wars and blame you, cause they try to get the competition out of the picture, cause money. They are just a bunch of parasites.
The whole thing about
clawing at
money.
each other to try
8
to make
comments
money.
about money.
They're
No.
like hot dog sellers around a stadium. You have no
That's kinda
idea
funny.
how sad this detractor thing actually is. You think it's legit and has some foundation to it. No, it's really stupid. If you were a woman, this would have ended long ago because it's totally unacceptable to do this to women. However, because you're a guy, YouTube just lets it happen.
Oh man, this
If there was some
comment.
way you could get in touch
Is he
with
gonna
YouTube
read all of
and
this?
Get them to ban and demonetize it as bullying, which it is BTW. I know you ignore it, but most of it is totally against the TOS. It would end. The hard part is making them do that when you're a man, and there is no real PR hit for it.
Oh my.
This is why the Mike Klum documentary upset them so much. It had the potential to get what is going on noticed by people at YouTube or outside the current ecosystem, and your detractors do not want that. Show less.
Holy
Reply.
shit, show less is right.
Swaycast number 33.
That dude
podcast
lost the
wars.
fucking plot. And then the whole comment was just about money. I also want to point out that this is the only comment this whole video got.
So they don't care about anything at this point.
Gaming
They need
streamer?
money, and they will fabricate stuff just to keep their money rolling in. Let's continue. The original detractors were actually just a bunch of crazy and obsessed people.
Yeah, that shit true about the people that make fun of Amberlynn. Amberlynn's a literal woman, by the way.
Hideo Kojima
What the
while
fuck?
Metal Gear
That
Solid.
dude don't know anything
That
about the
made me
internet.
mad. They're all long gone now and probably on heavy medication of some sort at this point.
Why you laugh at that?
This is a comment on my video. I'm not saying this. This is me reading a comment.
Why you laughed at that? Cat's on heavy medication. Why you laughed at that? Why is people being on heavy medication funny? Panda Lee should have been on medication living with his fucking weird ass. That's why she had a panic attack.
Kept saying
That's being
bad
mean.
stuff
Panda Lee not
about
even here.
Kojima while playing Metal Gear Solid.
Why is
and
that
made me
funny?
Really mad. They're all long gone now and probably on heavy medication.
made
of
himself
some
laugh.
sort at this point. This is a comment on my video. I'm not saying this. This is me reading a comment. Okay. It's literally 90% money based now. They just never really made a career out of it. It would have mostly died out if not for that. Duty and the other spam uploaders make thousands of dollars a month doing this kind of
Unfortunate. This is
content. More
Duty
than they
fault.
ever would have done doing anything else because they're all untalented morons. They treat making
It's not like Review
content
Tech
about
wrote
you
this
like some people
part of
upload
it.
clips of their family or
Family?
the movie Frozen.
It said Family Guy, right?
Session. Like I upload all the content about my family. Oh, I'm the biggest fan of Frozen. Well, I'm the biggest hater of Darkside Phil.
remember when I had TTS read this and I said I felt that he was going to insert words in between and get shit wrong? He already got shit wrong. He said family, and the word, it was Family Guy. Yeah, Family Guy or Frozen, not of their family. And now he go on the speech about people recording their family, but this has nothing to do with that.
Or of the movie.
Good job.
I don't get that. I guess what they're saying is like obsession. Like, I upload all the content about my family. Oh, I'm the biggest fan of Frozen. Well, I'm the biggest hater of Darkside Phil.
The Frozen comparison lame. You should have compared it to something that happened every day. Because Frozen, it's only movies. It's not a TV show that happen every day. Semantics.
Most of the detractors are far more racist and sexist and anything
and
else
sexist
than
and anything else.
It's not valid hate.
And
now,
anything else.
I'm just gonna say something right now. Those people who claim that they hate me because of things that I say and do, the things they say and do are far more vile. You have no idea. Like, no exact.
I thought DSP didn't know about his trolls. Now we're gonna pretend like the people that don't like him for one reason, because they do the, like, oh my God, have you seen anybody say on the fucking video they don't like DSP because you say racist stuff? Yes or no? If yes, have you seen that person act racist on stream or in the video? If yes, there you go. But I guarantee you that it's not true for anybody. It's not. It's not.
This is me,
it's not.
From my understanding. They call people who are fans of me or supporters of me
Dents.
Dents.
Well, thank you for spreading that.
Do you know what that means? Do you know where that comes from?
Explain it. Explain it. Explain it.
Basically saying that when you were a child, someone dropped you on your head and you have a malformed skull because of it.
That's the way DSPP explained it. Oh man, I wish we could have did this. Dingus was talking about it once, like not a week ago, maybe a week ago. I wish we could have had this segment, but with people being called wheelchairs. Remember when people used to be called that, and then it turned into them being called dents because Madara's God literally has a dent. I don't know how many of y'all know that. Madara's God, one of DSP's mods, he literally is factually dented, but you didn't hear that from me. And then it just expanded. But I really wish this could have happened with the wheelchair thing.
$4.20. Big ups. Oh boy, I'm going to need to rewind this stream cause I'm guessing this is gold dust.
Yeah, this is a lot right now. Thank you for the $420. You have brain damage.
Dents.
Wheelchair symbol, wheelchair symbol, wheelchair.
You have no idea. Like, no exaggeration, and this is me from my understanding.
I wonder why everything's so laggy for me. Look how choppy this is.
Dents. Okay? Do you know what that
means? Man.
Do you know where that comes from? They're basically saying that when you were a child, someone dropped you on your head and you have a malformed skull because of it, a dented head, and you have, like, brain damage.
Bruh.
This is a common term they use in their community.
Oh
They're
my.
making fun of brain damaged people. Like, that's fine. That's totally acceptable.
And then look at what you make it about. When you make fun of DSP's viewers and call them dents, yeah, that's you straight up making fun of brain damaged babies. Damn. Damn.
But if Phil says that someone's a mouth drooler because they match playing a fighting game, that's not acceptable. Okay? But they have a literal term they...
Can DSP explain what mouth drooler mean and why anybody would think it's mean?
Friday, baby.
I would like DSP to explain why anybody would think mouth drooler is offensive.
Use in every piece of their content.
Oh my God. Also, apparently the dent thing is being used in every piece of someone's content. Remember, DSP don't know anything about the trolls. He don't know anything that they're doing, and he don't know anything about who they are, what they look like, or what they operate, or what their name is. But he also knows that the dent joke is just someone's whole shit. The whole thing. I wonder what channel he watched.
That's not acceptable. Correct?
Oh,
but
man.
They have a literal term they use in every piece of their content.
See?
And that's acceptable. Saying people have brain damage.
Wow.
No, it's not only hypocritical, it's worse than what I do. Worse.
Oh, man.
They're okay doing it is because they're making fun of me. Okay?
Well, it is okay to make fun of you, DSP, unfortunately, for you.
Fucked up. The way that they do it. Yeah,
man.
This is absolutely
What
true.
about mentally ill?
McGain or Dax again, I don't know how to say your name. They also say people are wheelchairs.
Oh shit!
Meaning they're handicapped. Yes, because we all know many people who watch my content must be handicapped.
Oh my
Like,
god!
right? Like what? And even if they were handicapped, who cares? That's insanely offensive and discriminatory. Who cares? I don't care who you are or where you are in your life. If you're
Oh my
handicapped or
God.
not, who cares? You can't watch someone on the internet and like their content? What are you talking about? You see how messed up this is?
Oh
And
my
that's
god,
their
DSP acting like
community.
such a blue
That's
hair,
how they
man.
talk in their
It's so
community.
funny.
But that I'm worse somehow. How am I worse than that? That's 10 times worse than what I say. Anyway, let's continue.
God.
wanna
Oh
pretend-
shit! I forgot he was reading the comment. Yeah, it's the reason why again I had the TTS read it because he said a lot.
That their hate is valid, so that it sounds valid.
Oh
You
man.
could make yourself into a perfect angel in every way. They would still hate you. They would not miss a beat because this is now their job. Okay? As for their viewers, they find it funny to consume this stuff, and they have turned it into a daily routine, and the comments are all about money and not being good at games. It's mostly people who are jealous that you make money being a streamer, and they can't. Most of the streamers literally are just failed streamers. They can only
Literally.
make or make any money if they upload your content. They try to make their own content sometimes, and they get single-digit views on it.
How that dude
Make
know?
yourself super clean
The dude that left the comment. How they know? Who are they trying to watch?
and super boring. They're just gonna paste in clips from your past and magnify tiny things to push a narrative, because that's their job at this point, and that's what makes it work. Being super clean and boring is not gonna stop them. It will just make your content boring for the people who like you and support it. This is why people say the meme words, because you said something 6 years or so ago, and that's something that detractors still splice into their videos daily. The thing these guys hate is any possibility of this gravy train that they're on ending. So if they see you do anything that they think might actually improve your public perception, they're going to try to counter it. Okay? If they thought that a documentary would come out that would actually see you in a positive light, and it might change how some people see you on the internet, and actually
This part could trick him to want to do the
well, they're trying to
documentary.
get you not to do that, and even give you money to try to convince you not to do it. These people are just protecting their.
But 1 Minute Man gave him money and basically told him that he shouldn't do the documentary. If you go back and watch the streams, a lot of people gave him money telling him that wouldn't be a good idea. And they definitely weren't detractors.
Clamoring around a stadium. You have no idea.
Did he add more words? Because he got Family Guy wrong already. Yeah, they're like hot dog sellers around the stadium. Like, this is like nothing, right? But the dude didn't say clamoring around the stadium. He factually didn't say that. He said they're like hot dog sellers around the stadium, not clamoring around it.
I'm continuing. This is all one comment. You have no idea how sad this
I'm
actually
floundering.
is. You think it's
I'm
legit.
floundering at the stadium.
No.
And what's this part? What's this you think it's legit part?
No idea how
I
sad.
think that was the dude trying to trick DSP into saying, no, I don't. But, like, why the fuck? This is why you would just assume that DSP wrote it on the sock account. Because, like, obviously the dude, 10 hours ago this comment was posted. 10 hours ago. Obviously this dude didn't think DSP would fucking read the entire comment on his stream. So what the fuck?
The Detractor community actually is. You think it's legit and has some foundation to it. No, it's actually just really stupid.
Oh, okay.
If you were
The
a
comment
woman,
said that part.
None of this would have happened. It would have ended long ago because it's unacceptable in the current climate to do this to a woman. However, because you're a guy, YouTube allows this to happen. If it were some way that you could get into YouTube and get that,
Peaches, you make a great point. He could read all of this, but he can't read a suggestion half as long. Yup. He's had suggestions in the suggestion box less than half of this length. And he specifically don't read it and tell us it's too long and tell us he don't want to read it. But he reading this. This the same dude who don't have drama on his stream. This is drama.
them to actually look into, ban, and demonetize this as bullying content, which it all is, by the way. I know you'll choose to ignore it, but most of it is totally against YouTube's terms of service. It would all end. The hard part is making them do this because you are a man and there is no real PR hit for it. If they allowed this to happen to a woman, YouTube would look bad. But because I'm a guy, they allow it to happen and even promote it and let it be monetized.
Yeah, YouTube promote detractors, dude.
This is why this Mike Klum documentary has set them a lot. It had the potential to get what is going on noticed by people at YouTube or maybe outside the current ecosystem.
And now talk about a load of bullshit, right? We're going to consider what happened to people that make fun of him. I'm going to just show you. Because this is what he called promotion. See? I fucking go to the front page of YouTube and we got Meerkat right there. I scroll a little bit. We got Memology right there. I scroll a little bit more. He count RTU. We got RT with a DSP thumbnail too, so you know he was making fun of him that day. We got WPIG 1651. Let's see if I can find one more different person. We got Dark Side Drill. That's a different person. That's YouTube promoting people that make fun of him. They're promoting detractors. But if YouTube put him on the front page, it's not promoting. It's just the algorithm working, man. YouTube doesn't promote me. I'm not a celebrity, right?
Detractors definitely do not want that. That's the comment.
Promote.
So,
And he said that plenty of times. Oh, dude, that's, again, this fucking comment is just pignosis, man. It's just reverse pignosis. Because this dude say that YouTube promote people too, right? I'm not going to look for it. I'm pretty sure this dude say that, like, that's why DSP said it, because the comments said it. But how many times has DSP said the people that make fun of him get promoted by YouTube? Promoted.
you know, a lot of this, when I hear this comment, is news to me. Even though
that's not true. He just made that up.
Do these streams or the fuck?
Name somebody else, please.
That, huh?
Oh,
I know they exist.
You don't name anybody else.
Tell me about them, or I see them in related videos and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know anything about their personal past. I don't know anything about who they are, where they come from, any of that shit. I just don't know. I don't pay any attention to any of it. As you know, my philosophy has been ignore it. Just fucking move on with my life and my day. Just go forward and keep creating positive content. And
does this look like ignoring it to anybody here? This is like an ignore moment?
I'm successful doing that, right?
Oh.
But when you analyze
Love that.
Like this, okay? First of all, this sounds like someone who has inside knowledge, does it not? This sounds like someone who's in the trenches of this.
Bruh.
And perhaps this is actually some...
It sounds like somebody... Like, if, like this, come on, they pointed out people getting, quote-unquote, single-digit views. Like, what are they talking about? Soma?
Who knows because they're a part of it. That's
yeah, I'm name-dropping Soma specifically in that scenario because nobody likes them now.
Well-versed in what's going on with that over there, okay?
In the trenches, by the way.
I find it funny that this is... Apparently this guy, Duty, tried to be a detractor of Wings, but the Wings community already had so many detractors, they bullied him out. So he tried to bully Wings, and the bullies of Wings bullied out a potential new bully of Wings.
Oh
my god.
This happens in every troll community? ... Yeah, basically. ... I've seen it happen in other ones.
So then they
like if maybe some people just don't fit everywhere, even if they trying to fit in making fun of people. Like, you know?
Right? To me. And because I guess I didn't have as organized of a detractor community as Wings.
No, it's because the people that make fun of DSP don't really want to kick people out or let people in, because that's what the SOK did, stupid.
Why, I told you I could make it.
That's why.
$4.20. Big ups, Dingus, you know what to do. We got to execute Dent Order 66 and weed out the traitors, hack.
Dent Order 66. Speaking of Dent Order 66, I see it as like, when people not really liked, they just don't get talked about by anybody and they don't get any shout outs from anybody ever. Just look at it like that.
You're doing.
How many shout outs does Duty get? They get more than Raven's Dolphin?
On Earth, right? You know, it's just like...
That guy gets no shout outs from anybody anymore.
To me. And exactly, you can't make this stuff up. It's just such a...
But damn, we supposed to try to kick people out?
Now, here's the truth. If you watch any
it's not about that.
This bullying content, you are messed up. There's no one who is like a normal, right-minded person.
So, this comment that he just read, this 10-paragraph comment, he's telling this dude that they're messed up.
Who would watch this shit? The problem is, there's ridiculous amounts of not normal people out there now. They're antisocial. They sit on the fucking internet all day. They think it's legit time of their life. Their one life they have to live on Earth. They're going to die someday.
Oh God, this speech.
Self-consciousness. It's like a bunch of cows sitting in front of.
This is a really lame speech because at the end of the day, DSP is just a guy who's sitting around playing brand new games when they come out. Is he doing anything too? No, of course not. In the grand scheme of things, DSP ain't doing shit either. A lot of people ain't doing shit. Like, get out of here with this lame grand scheme of things bullshit. Like he's trying to do something meaningful, and the people just make fun of him. They ain't doing shit. Bruh, he ain't doing shit either.
Computer, right?
Damn.
People say to hate I must hate, I must watch and consume and hate. And I'll even throw money at people who hate. Like, what?
What?
Listen, I was a hater in the Street Fighter community
Oh boy.
25 years ago. Okay?
What that mean?
90s into the first half
Can you
of the
explain?
I
Can
was-
we go over it?
At the same time that I was a hater in the Street Fighter community, I played Street Fighter competitively. I was actually a good player. I actually got to the point where I won tournaments. Like, I did something productive while I was
This all happened at the same time?
You understand? Like, I never wanted to be a crowd follower. Okay? Being a crowd follower of anything, you hater in the Street Fighter community 25 years ago.
Ooh. Yeah, 25 years ago was a big lie. 25 years ago. And let me guess, it stopped 25 years ago.
Here's some Friday hate money.
Crowd follower. You're just
Thank you for the hate bucks.
innocent, ignorant, gullible bunch of losers. And the sad fact is, when you look at what they say about me, like Phil is an e-beggar, and he asks for support for his content from a bunch of people. Oh, these innocent, ignorant, gullible people who listen to him, and then they give him money, and then, oh, he's horrible, he takes advantage of people. Literally, that's exactly what my detractors do, times 10. They fabricate narratives.
Innocent, gullible
They
people?
reference things from my past that don't apply. They create narratives that are fake. And
This is like a nitpick, obviously. But he say that the people that make fun of him, the detractors, they take advantage of quote unquote innocent, gullible people. But DSP refer to those same people, you know, the people who watch detractor shit. He call those people fucked up in the head. So are they fucked up in the head or are they innocent and gullible? Like genuinely. Because he called the people that watch people make fun of him. He say that they're fucked up in the head. That's okay to do. Why can't I call the people that watch him dented? No, me saying that mean I'm making fun of children that have brain damage. Well, I could say him saying to people that watch people make fun of him that he call them fucked up in the head, that he's like making fun of people with mental health issues. The blanket statement of mental health issues.
then they get people to believe it.
What is this bum shit?
He's horrible. He takes advantage of people. Literally, that's exactly what my detractors do, times 10.
I
They
agree.
fabricate narratives that don't exist. They reference things from my past that don't apply. They create narratives that are fake. And then
Like what?
they get people to believe it,
Oh.
and then they accept your money. They take your money for falsehoods. They do it on purpose. It's
For
again, it's
falsehoods?
the
Or
biggest
based
scam.
on falsehoods?
Dude, the side scrollers did it last year. They had.
I thought you liked them.
Staged to be a legit interview. They used that as a grounds to then make tons of.
He liked those people for like 15 years.
Milked the shit out of my detractors.
Oh man.
They literally for months on end had detractors coming to their streams throwing the money, and the people are so dumb that
Slightly genuine question. Why would he even be against that? Like, why would he be upset that the people that don't like him and won't give him money wasted their money? He should make fun of it. He should call them dented. But then he can't do that because he tried to make it seem like it's really, really, really mean to do that. So he can't even do that now.
they didn't fucking realize it. They went and
No.
gave them money for nothing. And then guess what? They moved up.
$3.33.
Casper puppy.
This is some top tier gold dust today on this chill podcast of Dark's Faddle based, God based, God based, God based.
Oh yeah. He even named it this.
Gachi base, Gachi base.
He went into this stream back from break. Chill podcast, then more space democracy. This is the chill
They don't
podcast.
care about me. They never.
Oh
did.
my
Detractors
God.
coming to their streams throwing the money, and the people are so dumb that don't like me. They didn't fucking realize it. They went and gave them money for nothing. And then guess what? They moved on. They don't care about me. They never did.
What does
They
for nothing
only
mean?
used that as a launching platform so people would watch their crap content.
They already had the
Now they
launch.
do politics and other nonsense, and it worked because people were so.
Bro, I
fucking
really
dumb.
don't feel like trying to do this side scroller defending segment today. I'm not doing it.
This is literally what the whole all the
DSP, this fucking fake Kardashian ass piece of shit. I want him to answer how were you friends with these people for like 15 years and you're pretending to like them? Remember when he pretended to like the side scrollers and he said that he watched them every morning? He said he watched them every morning. But then after he stopped liking them, he said that they only did political shit up until they started talking to him. But they always did political shit.
Anyone who makes this negative content about me, that's exactly what they're doing. If you're a viewer of theirs and you like their stuff, they're using you.
Oh.
How do you not understand that? Right? To some extent, and I know how crazy this fucking sounds.
I know how crazy this sound. People say that DSP, like the same thing DSP just said, people say it about him. God.
You actually have to give a little bit of credit to the original detractor.
And what does it mean to take advantage of people? Because if people couldn't make any money doing anything, he would just move the goalpost because he's done that before. When people didn't make money, when nobody made money making fun of this dude because if they fucking opened the PayPal, Fred would dox them and make them leave the internet. During that time period, he would say, well, these people don't make any money, but they get views and they get attention and they make friendships off of this. Making friendships and getting attention was so fucking awful that they couldn't do that.
Actor groups. As much as I think they were nutty. Guys like the Sons of Kojima.
Yeah, we like them now.
To benefit.
We like them now. They didn't benefit. Now they didn't benefit. Making money equals benefit, and you can't benefit anywhere else. You can't benefit from anything else. They didn't benefit now.
Original detractor groups.
They didn't benefit.
They were nutty. Guys like the
whatever benefit mean they didn't benefit.
To benefit from what they were doing, they weren't monetizing their content.
Man.
And a lot of them actually were out to say, we just want Phil to improve. We don't like that.
That was a part of the narrative, DSP.
We want him to improve. We want to call him out. So your gameplay sucks. You shouldn't be making fun of game devs. You should take responsibility when you fail in a game. These were things that were legitimate criticisms. Oh.
This is like literally a narrative that they used to spin. And DSP fucking fell for it. They just said that shit. They said that shit with the hopes that you would hear it and take it true. And you taking it true today. All these years later, a fucking decade later, he's like, yeah, man, the SOK was like actually cool. He fell for it. He sipped the Kool-Aid.
And those criticisms were taken to heart over time. And if you don't notice today, for the most part, I tried.
Yeah, he just wanted you to improve.
Long-standing criticisms, a lot of which came out of those communities. Now we all
literally everything Fred did was about improving for DSP.
Them falling apart, and that's a whole other story.
Oh, the infighting and the whole other story was about DSP improving. It was all about improving.
Criticisms, a lot of which came out of those communities.
He's ignoring a lot that got said and a lot that happened.
Infighting led to them
to make a point. This is really fun.
But that was actually legitimate.
Wow.
The stuff that's happening today, the continuation of this wave of memeable hate, monetizable hate, is not valid, nor is it in any
Big ups, Ignis 9.
It's there.
Thank you for the raid.
To milk morons on the internet, just like the side scrollers did last year. And now the side scrollers don't give two fucks about anyone who hates me. Well, it's the same thing. These people are only looking to make money where they can.
Yeah.
Again, if all of a sudden this content,
the SOK wanted him to improve by fucking striking his channel. Yep. Doing that thing that was equated to aiming a gun at him. Doing that thing that was equated to hurting his family. And they didn't even have the rights to do it. Yeah, they just wanted DSP to improve. Again, he ignoring a lot to try to make that point.
If all of a sudden this content, this negative content about me was not monetizable, they would be gone in an instant. They would run out the door. Because that's all.
DSP, you already said that.
And if you fall for that shit, you are literally a grade A gullible loser. You know everything they say about me and my viewers?
You're a grade A gullible loser. But guess what? At least you're not a Dent or a wheelchair.
That's you.
Obviously.
You fell for the trap. Me, I'm providing free entertainment and content to people who like it. If they then want to support it, they have the option to do so. You understand?
That's true for the people that watch me too.
It's not made up. It's not.
Oh, but my stream is made up. Okay, I get it.
Literally what they do on a daily basis just for the money to keep rolling in because people are so fucking stupid. And this is just getting worse and worse. Seriously, like the internet itself is becoming ignorant. We don't care about the truth behind anything. We just want to jump on what's popular, right? What's the new meme today? What's the new thing to run with? I just saw, listen to this. There was a tweet made about a day ago on Twitter, and I didn't even know it existed.
Oh.
All of a sudden it showed up in my timeline.
Listen to this.
Someone, I don't know who they are, they made a tweet and they were like, so Bethesda undid the lore of Fallout New Vegas for their new show.
People compare this to DSP or what?
They said they undid the lore of Fallout New Vegas for their new show. Yeah, and this is an awful thing they did, but the show's ultra popular. So Bethesda is like the DSP.
Oh!
Because they just keep making the worst possible decisions, yet they continue to exist and be successful.
Yeah. This seemed like a pretty reasonable comparison on Twitter.
Retweets.
Wow, you know that made him mad.
It was either retweets or likes. I'm not shitting you. That was the tweet. And I'm looking at it, I'm like...
First of all, tweets like that happen every day. Second of all, you like how he tries to fucking throw his ego in front of it? I didn't even see this. It didn't even show up on my feed. So how did you see it?
So this guy is so fucking stupid.
Wow. Yeah, he mad. He mad.
Me, someone who's been around for 16 years, has done nothing but make bad decisions. Now, where did he get that from? From my detractors? From the memes?
This is lame because technically it could be argued that Bethesda didn't only make bad decisions over the last 15 years. Like, come on, man. You know? Did they? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck Bethesda do. I just talked about today how I don't even really like Fallout anymore. I don't really care about it. And the other Bethesda stuff, I never liked it in the beginning. So they don't have any, like, control over me. They have no control over me. But yeah, you could easily say Bethesda only made bad mistakes, and it's probably factually not true, just like you could say it about DSP. And DSP could easily say, well, one good mistake, one good choice I made was to have LED lights, and one good decision I made was to have a ring light. Bethesda could say one good decision they made was to make Quake Champions free to play. They could say one good decision they made was to make Fallout 76 free to play. Sure, both of these were failing games that no one would have ever supported, and that's why they went free to play. But that's the part you ignore.
From the bunk documentaries that come out and say things like 10 years of failure, that's where he gets that. And the internet believes that shit.
Dude, I love Bethesda.
These people don't want...
I forgot they put out Quake Champions, though.
About reality.
Quake Champions.
Laugh at it and roll with a common consciousness.
Yeah, Quake Champions is like their biggest failure, probably.
I don't care. We just laugh. I acknowledge it. DSP is bad, so I laugh.
Not as far as how much money they put into it.
It's like Barney the dinosaur.
But as far as like anybody doing anything with it at any point, nobody ever did anything with that game.
Have ever said that I was free of faults. You know,
big ups to the Barney shout out.
You know, I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. Right? It's a meme. It's a joke. I'm a flawed human. I make mistakes on a daily basis. I do big mistakes, and I try to own up to them when I see them happening now. I try to learn from them, but I'm not perfect. I'll continue to make mistakes for the rest of my life.
Maximum Turbo.
All right? But
$2. Detractors just
true
stop.
that the vast majority
DSP
of people
wins
don't
every
like me today,
time.
like the person tweeting about me, don't know two diddly dicks about
Oh yeah,
me.
somebody
They don't
posted
watch
a
my
link to that
content.
tweet.
They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just perpetrating or propagating this negativity about me because it's what everyone just knows, when it's actually factually wrong. And it's truthful that these idiots who every day restream...
Yo, he's so mad. Let's see what this tweet say. In case you had any doubts, yes, they actually, the way you spelled it, retcon New Vegas. Bethesda is the DSP of game studios. Somehow, someday, somehow, some way, despite making the dumbest decisions, they just keep going. And it's funny. It's super hilarious. DSP try to criticize other content creators and shit as being so big, they'll basically never fall off. But he's in that position, but he's so small. I guess he already fell off. Anyway, in a word, yes, the Fallout TV show is canon to the games. It's also the latest credit. Not supposed to. Yo, I don't want to read that. I really don't want to read it. Maybe it's because of the way it looked on the screen. Like the font pissed me off. In a word, yes, the Fallout TV show is canon to the games. It's also the latest chronological entry in the franchise, being set in 2096. So that means history could change. Not to spoil specifics, but it also continues on from the events found in earlier titles and features familiar factions, such as the Brotherhood of Steel. So what did I read? I don't know. And then it even got this. Readers added context they thought people might want to know. No, Fallout New Vegas was not retconned by Bethesda and remains canon, as said by Emil. Emil? No wonder they give DSP so much money and DSP like Fallout so much, and Bethesda in general. Fucking Emil.
That the vast majority of people who don't...
Can DSP make fun of this dude for getting, like, debunked by Twitter? I don't even know what any of this is. Like, I don't know what I read. I'm so confused.
Me today, like the person tweeting about me, don't know two diddly dicks about me. They don't watch my content. They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just perpetrating or propagating negativity about me.
The real point of the tweet is DSP sucks and Bethesda sucks, and they're both still around, and that's why I got 10,000 likes.
Idiots who every day restream me.
It's perfectly reasonable.
Or do these negative videos about me, creating the false narrative. It is bullying, 100%. It's bullying content, okay? And it is considered either defamation or slander. I'm not sure which.
Can he figure it out?
Definitely one of them.
Can he figure it out?
And absolutely, I believe this person.
I don't know if you believe them. Let's see. Defamation or slander. I might get lucky. because I know he say defamation or slander. I don't know which one. He said it a lot, and it's been years of him saying that. And he's so scared to just confirm which one mean which. So he'll rather say both or either one.
So the people tweeting about
I don't think it's gonna load.
But that one single long ass comment under his video is 100% truth.
I agree.
Okay? Because
That's
now,
how life works. This
there
site
are
sucks, dude.
female content creators who have had the same kind of thing happening to them as happened to me. And when they spoke
Not
up,
true.
YouTube and or Twitch and or whatever platform took
Who?
action.
Can you name them?
Okay? I firmly believe
Who did that?
it is because of this modern day,
Alinity?
very progressive movement
Who did that?
modern society that there are certain groups that are protected. I am
Can we
not
copy
protected
strike
group. I'm a white
PewDiePie?
male. I'm the least protected group right now. Basically,
Oh,
I'm-
this got really weird. Oh man. I never thought I would hear DSP say this on stream.
I'm the least protected group right now.
Wow.
Basically, I'm out here, gotta just fend for protected group. I'm a white man
This is why you think you're gonna have to go to Rumble if you do politics.
society that there are certain groups that are
The
protected.
least protected
I am
group
not a
of
protected
people.
group. I'm a white male. I'm the
Oh,
least
my.
protected group right now. Basically, I'm out here, gotta just fend for myself. No one's gonna stick up for me. No one's gonna say, oh my god, look, there's thousands of fucking awful things being said about Phil, literally invented on a daily basis. Let's shut him down. No one cares.
I'm pretty sure that's happened before. I'm pretty sure that's happened before. What the fuck? Dude, if you look up the pre-stream after I got banned back in the day, he specifically went on pre-stream and said, oh, I guess somebody might have heard about how I was being treated and like they were upset about it. What?
I am not
Countless
protected.
people have been eradicated because of
I'm the
him.
least protected group right now. Basically, I'm out here, gotta just fend for myself. No one's gonna stick up for me. No one's gonna.
No
say,
one's
"Oh my
gonna
God,
stick up for
there's
him.
thousands of
Except the
fucking
people that
awful
did
things
and do.
literally invented on a daily basis. Let's shut them down. No one cares. But if I were in one of these groups, then immediately they would take action, right? Because that's the thing. That's the thing in culture right now. You have to be one of these groups, right? And again, I'm not saying
what that
I
mean?
agree or disagree. What I'm saying, that's just my situation.
What the fuck are these groups? What do these groups mean? Is being a woman a part of the group?
On a daily basis.
Can you tell me what groups are? They are? So I can join one?
One of these groups.
One
then
of these
immediately they
groups.
take action, right? Because that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't think you're talking about women anymore.
Be one of these groups.
One
right?
of these
And
groups.
again,
You
I'm
have
not
to be.
saying
You mean
I
the Twitch
agree.
team?
What I'm saying, that's just my situation.
He isn't a group. He a local.
If I were to actually go and flag content and say bullying content, YouTube would not give a shit. They would ignore me. Yeah.
Whoa.
But if I had a case, that it was discrimination on the case of the gender,
Discrimination.
sexual orientation, if I could say all that, then they would be shut down.
You know what this really mean? If he could lie and get away with it, he would do it. If he could go to YouTube and say they're bullying me because I'm Italian, he would totally do it. But he know that they wouldn't believe it. If he could go to YouTube and say they're bullying me because I'm black, he would do it. He would have did it a decade ago. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not hearing if I could do it. I'm not hearing if I could do it. I'm hearing if I could do it.
Content. YouTube would not give a shit. They would ignore me. Yeah.
He wants to do this. He wish he could do it. That's so sad. And he's telling us this is even sadder.
Race, sexual orientation. If I
Sexual orientation is even
then
brought
I would
up.
be shut down.
This dude damn near wish he could tell YouTube he's gay just so he can get people banned over it. They're not making fun of me because I'm bad at games and I'm an e-beggar and I act really weird on my pre-stream every day and go on long rants. Therefore, giving the people that make fun of me stuff to make fun of the next time they make fun of me. They're not making fun of me for any of those reasons. They're making fun of me because I'm gay. He wants to tell YouTube that so bad. So bad. And just, I guess they would listen in, right?
Now, but I can't do that because I'm a straight white male. I don't have a case.
What
to
a
be
pre-stream.
in groups that right now everyone feels needs to be protected. These people can literally sit here on the internet every day bullying me, and I have no recourse besides a lawsuit. Do I think I'm going to be suing anyone with a lawsuit? No. You know what they say? Again, my philosophy has been just ignore it and move on with my day. Why? Because I've learned in my life.
And then we also, yet again, acting like LTG don't exist. I'm pretty sure LTG exist and he get made fun of a lot. So what's the DSP excuse for that? Because I think he got the peanut butter complexion. So what's up with that?
You can't fight fire with fire.
He always ignored that LTG exists when he tried to make his little points.
Attacks each other.
Like, I got two of them. He tried to bring up people that play fighting games all time, long term, full time, or whatever. He tried to bring up the people that play fighting games, never shit on fighting games, and never act negative towards them. LTG shit on fighting games, and he definitely act negative towards them. He tried to bring up that if he was not white, everybody that made fun of him would be able to get struck for harassment because he's not white and not because it's actually harassment. I don't know. But I'm like, LTG, when people get struck making fun of him, it's because LTG struck him and not because they're bullying a black dude.
Right? You can't
Semantics.
fight fire with
Don't
fire.
think about it.
Right? You can't. You can't. When everyone...
And yeah, Chris Chan's like 15 things. And I think they get made fun of a lot.
You can't fight fire with fire. It's just not possible. All right? So I just say, I'm not going to fight it. What am I going to do? Sit here and be a litigious asshole on YouTube slapping fucking lawsuits against YouTube channels and shit that benefit from slandering me every day? No. Number one, it's too expensive. Number two, it's too time consuming. Number three, it's not worth it. For every, it's like they say, it's like the Hydra. For every one head you cut off, 10 more come out. Unless YouTube actually becomes a fair place.
Oh boy,
says, we're
what that
really
mean?
going to enforce our rules instead of selectively.
Become fair.
Because that's the problem. YouTube has terms of service, but they don't enforce them. They selectively enforce them.
That's what people say when people don't get banned, that they want to get banned.
Because they have a protected class who's being harassed and they did the right thing, they'll do it. If it's someone like me who's been harassed for over a decade,
He is a part of a protected class. Well, a class at least, the low-cow class.
Myself, my family members, my fans, my moderators, it's all documented.
YouTube can't protect low cows. They're gonna become one.
About me right now, and they never will.
Good.
Unless they change their policy to adhere to everyone equally and actual enforcement across the board. It's just not right.
Yeah, this is super chill podcast.
This should be fair. If someone's going to get the right treatment, everyone gets the right treatment. If you have a bullying policy, fucking enforce the bullying policy now. Not 2 years, 10 years from now, not 3 more generations of content creators down the line. Actually enhance it. Do it now. Right? People who sit on their channels all day bullying people should immediately be shut down.
Immediately.
My detractors. I'm talking about big fucking YouTubers who do it. People who have entire shows based around drama and gossip and bullying should not exist on YouTube because they break the bullying terms.
Doesn't mean that detractors of other people, right?
Why? What's the answer? Will anyone ever hold YouTube accountable? Or let's be honest, it's not just YouTube, it's everywhere. It's
I mean, some form of detracting on everybody count as news. Some form.
It should be wiped off of the fucking site if they actually have a...
Listen to Isaac. Listen to Isaac. He want everybody to be eradicated so he can get 100 extra views making fun of video games. Because it ain't like he'll really do good anyway. He can't do better really no matter what. Because he sucked too much.
What's the answer? Will anyone ever hold YouTube accountable? Or let's be honest, it's not just YouTube, it's everywhere. It's all the platforms that allow it. Facebook
Every platform.
Which allows it. It shouldn't exist. It should all be gone. It should be wiped off of the fucking site if they actually have a terms of service against it, which they do. But they don't. They don't enforce it. So, what are you going to do, right? Again, me, I'm just a guy. All I can do, and I appreciate the comment, and I'm glad we talked about it a little bit today, and I'm sure this is going to stir up discussion about it, right?
That you won't ever respond to or interact with.
To stick up for them, and others, it's just ignored endlessly.
What do you want people to question?
Textbook case of someone who's been harassed constantly for a decade, and YouTube does not care. They just allow all of it, and it's destroyed my business, destroyed my popularity, destroyed my reputation. And if you actually look at the content I make today, this is better content than I've ever made before. In comparison, this...
I like that none of his actions did those things. Only the people that made fun of him. But why did they make fun of you?
This is better content than a lot of other content creators out there, but they don't have a giant bullying community against them saying they suck. So they actually can get like traction on YouTube. They can get views. They don't get insane downvotes on every piece of content. They don't get people crapping on them constantly. They just get to enjoy having a vibrant community of people who like their content. I'm not allowed to do that, right? It's fucked up. So that's why I am where I am. And I always will be at this level, and that's why I've grown to accept it. Unless I'm going to go stoop to
this is a person accepting it right now.
I stoop to the level of those that slander me every day, I will not be able to basically get out of where I am. So it's basically, do I become them?
Oh, is that why people were spamming that emote?
Just like them? Or do I just say, fuck it?
Mav Strike. $5.
This is in his chat, dude.
If trolls are a problem, why not hop off the internet secretly and get a normal job?
Secretly? He can't. If he don't stream for a day, everybody gonna wonder where he went.
On my merry way, the way that I'm going. Honestly, I really enjoy going on my own merry way.
This is apparently DSP going on his own way.
I'd rather just do my own thing. I would. So let's just do that, right? I understand. There's people here who, I mean, basically what I'm hearing from this person's comment, which again I appreciate it, is, you know, in a perfect world, YouTube would care, and all this content that's out about you every day would be flagged for bullying, and YouTube would shut it down. But YouTube's never going to do that. I'm just gonna assure everyone that it's not going to happen. Again, if I were one of these considered now in the modern day protected groups, They would actually look into it. They're never going to look into it for me. I've already been the whipping boy of YouTube for 10 years. If they didn't do it in the last 10 years, why would they suddenly do it now? Right? I don't expect them to ever have my back. Ever. So I just move on, doing my own thing. And that's it. And that's what I wish most people would do. Because that's the sad fact is they don't. They actually entertain the trash content because they're stupid. They're ignorant. Instead of taking 10 seconds to research, like how many times do we get people coming by and say, my God, I heard negative things about you from Review Tech. I heard negative things about you from this channel. And I actually came and checked out your channel, and then it was good. I had a good time with it. It was fun. We had a good chill time. We enjoyed the game. We hung out. We had a fun conversation.
They don't say all of that.
All stream.
They actually never say all of that. Nobody say any of that. None of this part happened.
I don't get it. I don't either. But now we have.
He made up a lot.
It's because it's profitable to hate on YouTube. It is profitable to be a professional bully on YouTube.
And look, he's doing it. He's doing it. This is what I mean by reverse pignosis. People tell him shit that he's told us countless times. They tell it to him. He tell us, and then he act like it was heard for the first time. He's acting like that guy said something that was never said by him before.
Claim you do? Well,
Super lame.
I don't either. But now we have our answer.
See, now we have our answer. Now we have our answer. Apparently, our answer is a comment he got 10 hours ago, but it's repeating shit that he's been saying for like actual the last, I don't know, 3-4 years. Basically, the whole comment is about people making money. It's about people making money, and it's about if it was a woman, people would get shut down.
It's because it's profitable to hate on YouTube. It is profitable to be a professional bully on YouTube.
Remember Susie Lou? All the Susie Lou bullies got shut down, y'all. Like Tipster, he got shut down back in the day, dude. Totally.
And that's why I
he probably did.
That's why I don't.
But it was because of her copyright striking him.
That's why I don't react to it. That's why I don't care. All right. So if you basically watch that content, I can't help you. I feel like this is something that you have to do. You have to do self-inflection for yourself. So why am I enjoying watching content that likely is fake, or at least only based on a nugget of truth, but completely over-exaggerated? And I just love making fun of this guy every day, right?
That's what DSPs Alone in the Dark streams are. They're actually fake content based off of nugget of truth. The nugget of truth is that he liked the game. The part that make it fake is that he act like the game really good and he act like he like it more than what he genuinely do. And it's mad obvious.
I can't help you.
It's like mad obvious.
You have to do
That's why their playthrough sucks so much.
Inflection for yourself. So why am I enjoying watching content that likely is fake, or at least only based on a nugget of truth, but completely over-exaggerated? And I just love making fun of this guy every day, right?
Self-inflection.
Because I'm wearing a bunny on my shirt.
Oh God, did he really say self-inflection? Sometimes he say like wrong shit and stupid sounding shit, and you just fix it in your head.
On YouTube, put up with the daily abuse to it. That's why I don't care. All right. So if you basically watch that content, I can't help you. I feel like this is something that you have to do. You have to do self-inflection.
Oh my God, and he thought about it too. He thought and looked in the camera. Man, sometimes he say the wrong thing and I fix it in my head and don't even pay attention. This is one of them.
This is something that you have to do. You have to do self-inflection for yourself.
Self-inflection for yourself.
Content that likely is fake, or at least only based on a nugget of truth, completely over-exaggerated. And I just love making fun of this guy every day, right? How many people make fun of me today because I'm wearing a bunny on my shirt, right? Which I love. I think this is cool. Look, I think it's an awesome shirt. Oh, 40-year-old man has midlife crisis. Where's bunnies on his shirt? You're a loser. And anyone who thinks that's valid content is also a loser.
So what are we mad about?
Right? Which I love. I think this is cool. Look.
He loved this shirt that he only wore once.
I think it's an awesome shirt. Oh, 40-year-old man has midlife crisis.
And then he create like a strange comment or a strange title. Like it's a comment. And if anything, this is legit a YouTube comment that he's making himself mad at. And it's a YouTube comment that didn't even happen yet. Nobody's going to dedicate more than 20 seconds of their day to this.
There's bunnies on his shirt. You're a loser.
You're a loser.
Anyone who thinks that's valid content is also a loser. A life loser.
What that mean?
In the moment, you have a pattern of being a fucking loser.
Kind of weird.
All you do is watch toxic shit.
It's kind of weird that the dude that, according to him, gets bullied. This is a self-admitted bully receiver, whatever. This is a dude who, according to him, he's getting bullied, but he's calling other people losers all day. You ever seen a dude get bullied and call people losers all day? Nope. That's the only shit. Legit. This is the shit you only see on the internet. A dude get bullied. They say they're getting bullied out loud. They're 42, by the way, and they call everybody else a loser. You ain't never gonna see that shit growing up.
On the internet. You're not wired.
Why you keep bullying me, you fucking loser?
You can't be a valid contributing part of society if you just sit around hating on people all day. Do something about it. Instead of just sitting on your lumpy fucking ass there, watching crap and toxicity all day long, unsubscribe from the toxic creators and go do something positive with your life, because guess what? You're going to get far more enjoyment.
Yeah, go do something for charity so then DSP could say you're a philanthropist and not that you're doing real charity work. Because if you say you're doing charity, you're a philanthropist and not doing real charity work. Do something positive with your life.
Positive things you're doing with your life than sitting here in your chair hating on people on the internet because you're fucking jealous of them. Because that's the truth. You're mad that I am still here after 16 years making content, having a good life, I'm happily married, great.
Yeah, I'm really mad.
You can't take it. And that's why it's your jealousy that...
This is the thing that makes me the most angry every day.
Do something positive for yourself. Get a life. Because time's a wasting. I'm 42 years old and I'm realizing now every moment in my life is very important. I need to relish and...
He's telling us that he's going to die before you, so you better get off the train before you have to get off the train. Read between the lines. This is what DSP telling you. I'm going to die soon, bro. If you make fun of me every day, you might need to get ready to be done because I'm going to be gone before you gone.
Out of the positive things you're doing with your life than sitting there in your chair hating on people on the internet because you're fucking jealous of them. Because that's the truth.
Oh,
you're
man.
mad that I am still here after 16 years making content, having a good life, I'm happily married, great time with my viewers. You can't take it.
Yeah, he had a good time with his viewers today.
Jealousy that propels you to act this way. Fucking stop. Do something positive for yourself. Get a life. Because time's a wasting. I'm 42 years old and I'm realizing now every moment in my life is very important. I need to relish and cherish every moment because my moments are getting more precious and far few. Right?
These super chats are wild today.
You're in their 20s, right? Or even teens.
In his chat.
That's why. You're just so immune to any of it, right? You're going to live forever. You're going to be fucking, bouncing off the walls, immune to bullets and fucking superhero powers. No, you're not. You're going to be my
He's
age.
being so weird.
Hopefully you make it that long. And you're going to
So weird when he do this.
I wasted all my time in my youth just sitting there hating on people on the internet because I'm a fucking loser. These are years you could have been building relationships, doing things for yourself, getting a job, working, making money.
First of all, getting a job, working, making money. Did DSP have a lot of fun doing that?
Getting a home.
Getting a home. He can't even name that much stuff. I'm sorry, he didn't even name anything. He named one thing and made it three things, and it's something he didn't even like doing. And building relationships. Really? How many of those you got, DSP?
No, building a foundation.
Just say get married and have a cat.
Throwing money at fucking
God.
people who are scum, who have failed doing that.
Oh.
They tried doing that in their lives.
They tried getting married?
They just hate on people on the internet.
Wait, they tried getting married and building a family?
Bouncing off the walls, immune to bullets, and fucking realize, oh shit, I wasted all my time doing things for yourself, getting a job, working, making money.
Duty tried doing that apparently in his life and it didn't work out, so we had to make fun of DSP.
Getting a home.
And that part too.
Building a foundation for the rest.
And building a foundation for the rest of his life. Another thing DSP totally didn't do, but he's trying to genuinely criticize random dudes online to do this. He's trying to concern troll random guys online. Just so they don't make fun of him. Just so they don't make fun of him. A foundation for your life. What's your foundation?
Working, making money.
Activision? DSP's foundation is whatever game Activision put out.
The rest of your life. Instead, you're sitting there throwing money at fucking people who are scum, who have failed doing.
And he's talking about the viewers now. Again, he's talking about the people that watch these people. Remember when he tried to pretend to feel bad? Remember when he said that these were innocent people? These are innocent people, but he said that they're fucked up in the head. These are innocent people, but he's saying that they're losers and they don't have any life foundation. He's not even talking about the people that make fun of him. He's talking about the people that watch those people now. Again.
All my time in my youth just sitting there hating on people.
Think about this. Think about how rotunto this is. This is some true lol cow shit. You don't want people to make fun of you, so you do a 20, 30, 40-minute segment shitting on the people that watch the people that make fun of you.
On the internet, I'm a fucking loser.
I'm sure they're going to change their mind.
Doing things for yourself, getting a job, working, making money, getting a home, building a foundation.
He was about to say house, I feel like.
They're throwing money at fucking people who
but
are
he don't have that either.
Who have failed doing that. They tried doing that in their lives and they failed at it, so now they just hate on people on the internet, right? Do you really think that these YouTubers who are just toxic drama people could do anything else? Why do you think they still do it?
Why do you still play games every day?
No one gives a shit about them besides the toxic shit they make. If you're someone who watches it, time to look at yourself and move on. Now
he's making the same point again.
This comment is eye-opening. For me, I look at
this comment that I got and I forced myself to read, this comment should change how you think. The comment that I got under my video, because I read it, it should change how you think. Stop being a sheep. and change everything about how you live your life and how you think because of a comment that DSP read from a fucking sock account. This dude don't even have a name, bro. They don't even have a name. Do you see their name? Oh, they have a name. It's Spider12. I'm sorry, Spider. I love that guy. I take everything back.
I'm like, if that's really
they need to change their name that show up when they comment.
That's pathetic and sad. Because here's the truth. It doesn't matter what these people think. Now,
if they do what now?
This comment is eye-opening. For me, I look at it, I'm like, if that's really the case,
yeah, it was probably Roderick.
This stuff is true. That's pathetic and sad.
If what they're saying is true.
These people do, I'm still going to be happy. It really doesn't matter whatsoever, right? No matter what they say or do or they make up. I'm going to continue on my way here, making content that's meaningful to me and my audience. And it doesn't matter how much slander they say. If it was going to hurt me, it would have hurt me in the last decade. And yeah, I'm a really small guy now, but I still have enough intelligent, positive people around me to understand that it's not true and that people can have fun and have a positive time here on the channel. If anything, it's hilarious because they say I'm such an awful person, yet then I also get criticized because I don't do things like sexual content in the games I play. I skip it. So
that's different people. Oh my God.
So isn't that kind of
dude, the people that criticize him for not doing sexual content that he's trying to make up, it's people in his fucking stream, every Sunday night that say, Phil, it sucks that you can't do this anymore. And he read it and he's like, yeah, I know it do. And now he's acting like only people that make fun of him say that. Only detractors say that. He pretends to get along with people in his community that say that.
Not true. And that people
every day he do.
Because they say I'm such an awful person, yet then I also get criticized because I don't do things like sexual content in the games I play. I skip it. So I'm an awful person, vile, the lowest of the low, but I don't do any adult sexual content. So isn't that kind of contradictory? I don't do the stuff that you could say was over the top and bad in the past, but but again, nothing they say makes any sense. None of their narrative makes sense when you analyze it from an intelligent perspective. It never has.
You don't do anything from intelligent perspectives.
Extrapolated, exaggerated times million. And that's how they come with their narratives. That's
what you're doing right now.
So,
it's about making money again.
I read the comment, I was like, wow, insightful. Obviously someone who probably has inside information, eye-opening. And
I like inside information being used, which is, whoa.
As you know,
everything that dude said can be said by a person that just watched streams. It's not like he's talking about what people said in the Discord.
I'm just going to make my content every day.
But yeah, DSP got to make it weird. He wants to make it weird.
The only one
he wants it to be weird because he wants you to think about it too much.
As I'm looking at the chat, people are bringing up tons of others. I don't know any of these people. Like people, you're bringing up all this stuff. I'm like, I don't even know who any of these people are.
Ego. This is the ego segment. I don't even know who these people are that make fun of me. Well, that's a you problem.
I don't know.
Maybe you should know something, if at least the name of people who make fun of you.
Generations of haters. Like originally it was the DSP cult leader. Then it was Evil AJ. Then it was the Sons of Kojima. And this is how you don't play movement. Then it was the Tevin restreamer, right? And now it's like
the Tevin restreamer. That's why somebody showed up to my. Oh my God, DSP is so. Okay.
Other shit, right? I feel like I've been.
And then let's point out that it says something. I don't know how much it say, but it says something. Me making actual YouTube videos. It's not like I edit them or anything, but me making YouTube videos never happened. I get turned down, devalued. Devalued seem like a mean word, but we're gonna go with it to be dramatic. I get devalued, degraded, and downgraded to just being a restreamer. I have years of making videos making fun of you, DSP. Come on, man. Did you not watch the Bloodborne video?
Been around now. I'm like, as I was saying this, the only one I brought up was Duty because he was referenced in the comment. As I'm looking at the chat, people are bringing up tons of others, and I'm like, I realize I don't know any of these people. Like people, you're bringing up all this stuff. I'm like, I don't even know who any of these people are.
Yeah, this is the ego segment.
Right? Like,
he's so happy he had another name that he could say that he already said before.
I guess there's another.
Like he's so happy that he didn't have to think of a new name. He said, what, DSP co-leader, then it was SOK, then it was the Tevin restreamer. And then he just trail off after that. He really don't want to say a new name.
I feel like I've been around now 16 years. I probably had 3 to 4 different generations of haters. Like originally it was the DSP cult leader. Then it was Evil AJ. Then it was the Sons of Kojima. And this is how you don't play movement. Then it was the Tevin restreamer, right? And now it's like these other YouTubers, Duty streams, and other shit.
He named Duty again.
Generation after generation of people with no talent, nothing to add to the planet, yet they're allowed.
Yo, nothing to add to the planet is kind of fucked up because DSP know about it too. They did the stupid Africa whale thing. That's why they did that. You factually can't say they didn't add anything to the world because they put a fucking whale in Africa, you dumb fuck. Did you do anything? Only thing DSP ever added to the world was like actual shit in the septic tank.
Dumb and throw money at them.
actual.
Hopefully one day people will wise up.
Yeah, wise
I
up.
can't make people wise up. So I'm just going to stay in my lane, and I'm just going to hang out with you guys every day, and that's that.
This is a nice drama pre-stream.
Move on.
Definitely unexpected.
If this is the first
He
time
got baited really hard by that one comment.
I guarantee you, even if you hate me,
And look, he's telling you to move on. Look, even if you hate me, just move on. Please, just stop making fun of me. Please, for the love of God, stop making fun of me. He wants to try to make it seem like it'll... I mean, I guess it would. It would benefit you if you use that time to do something meaningful, whatever the fuck that mean. But obviously, it would benefit DSP if you didn't watch people make fun of him. Duh. I mean, but it's like such a weird thing to do because obviously it's not going to work. You're telling people loud and frantically, yo, please stop watching people that make fun of me. Please stop watching restreams. Please, your life will be beneficial and fruitful and meaningful, but please just stop making fun of me. I don't know, man. It's something a lol cow would say. I don't know if I could trust DSP saying it.
On from hating on me and do something else with your life, you're going to have a better time. I can confirm.
Are we?
This is from experience.
Oh, he being weird.
In the Street Fighter community.
He's being so weird.
Hating on West Coast players and the Cannon brothers who ran SR.
All his time, by the way.
I was miserable. When I stopped being toxic in that community and I focused on being a good player and running tournaments and actually starting to get respect for what I was doing, I had a much better time. And in fact,
is that why he stopped?
Is because I got my back.
Oh, okay.
I hurt my back so bad I couldn't travel to play Street Fighter anymore. I was like, shit.
You couldn't run tournaments from your home?
Positive person much earlier in my run. My run was the late 90s to around 2007-ish. If I had been more positive earlier, I
this
probably
dude say the late 90s. For real?
I got a bunch of rivalries under my belt, but a lot of toxic.
Why you have a lot of rivalries? Is it because you picked on people?
The King, when his documentary comes out about me, he apparently is going to go very deep into detail about my early days in Street Fighter and how toxic I was. I 1,000,000%.
No. Oh, he's Highland. I feel like I remember DSP saying that he wasn't going to talk to Juna King until a documentary came out. I feel like this was a while ago, like a fucking year ago maybe. But I swear that happened. This is when DSP was like promoting the documentary more. It sounded like a collab at one point. But he said he wasn't going to talk to him until he was done with it. And now, I mean, he's talking to him in the modern day.
Fess up to all of that. It
is what it is.
True. I was a piece of shit.
Everything changed.
In the early Street Fighter community to a lot of people online. Only online.
Only online.
I was a nice guy, but
that's because you're fake.
A piece of garbage.
Maybe you could be nice offline.
And I
don't know.
I fucking regret that so much. How awful I was to people who didn't deserve it just because I was.
I'm glad he regretted it. See, this is the thing though. He trolled people that, according to him, didn't deserve it. Nobody, even people that get trolls remorse, they don't feel like DSP didn't deserve anything. Like, he's not a good person. He's no one's definition of a good person is gonna match whatever DSP is. That's the point I'm gonna fucking try to make. So him picking on people and calling them a bunch of bad words because they were just gay, for instance, right? Picking on somebody because they're gay. Picking on somebody because they're Asian. That's not what I'm doing. And that's not what anybody do that pick on DSP. So I'm sorry you feel trolls remorse, DSP. But you picked on people for a bad reason. If you apparently supposed to have good reasons to pick on people. He picked on people for bad reasons.
Razzing other people and being a dick to other people.
Which is something he said during his stream.
If only I'd been more positive in that
something, they don't pick on you for the right reason. I'm like, what's the right reason then?
It just sucks that I wasn't. And now I feel like this is going to be a whole generation of people who are doing this on YouTube. And it's not just about me. It's about
everybody that pick on DSP think they have a reason to do it. When DSP picked on people, he couldn't have gave you a reason why he did it. Even if he made one up. Because he was just being a bad person. He was just being mean. The equivalent of coming to my chat and posting the N-word because I'm black.
For me.
That's what he did. Because he's a bad person.
Taking advantage of me because I'm stupid. But it didn't benefit. Phil's still here doing what he does. Right?
Yeah, I'm glad you're still here, Phil.
The Detractor people running the channels and restreaming and shit, they made out with a ton of money and probably will one day cut and run, like most people do. And you were the one left there.
What does it mean, a cut and run? What does it mean, a cut and run? If you make fun of DSP, you got to make fun of him forever if you make money off of it? So he can criticize you for making money? But then if you stop and leave the internet, you've cut and run. You've pulled the rug. It's apparently a company you're investing in. Maybe it's like Bitcoin. Maybe it's not even a company you're investing in. When you invest in Tevin coin, you should be happy to know that I'll still be streaming tomorrow. I'm not going to pull the rug on you, fellow supporter. I guess that means I support myself. I give subs to myself. I'm not going to pull the rug on you. What the fuck was that point you tried to make? Pull the rug.
Case in point, look at side scrollers. Months where they're shitting on me constantly, making shows about me, entire streams, milking my detractors. What did they do with that money? Did they reinvest it into?
Oh, he being weird, yeah.
Making now political content that you don't care about.
What did DSP do with the money he made? When did he invest in anything? Like, what is this strange point? We're pretending like the side scroller man, he was supposed to say, damn, we made a lot of money making fun of DSP. So with that money, we will use it to do this. And it was supposed to be a grand thing. And you know what? That did technically happen. Craig trying to save gaming, bro. DSP don't know about this, but Craig's trying to save gaming. I'm not going to go into it. Right. But he used that money for something to save gaming. He's working on it right now.
Look at side scrollers.
You idiot.
How many months were they shitting on me constantly, making shows about me, entire streams, milking my detractors? What did they do with that money? Did they reinvest it into anything important? Or are they making now political content that you don't care about? Because you're stupid.
What if I care about it, though?
Dumb, and now they cut and ran with it, and they do what they want now, and it's your fault.
Cut and ran with it.
Gullible people to be milked.
Cut and ran means to stay on the internet and keep making content now. Holy.
Well, people need to stop being so goddamn gullible. In my case, I am providing you with content that if you like it, support it, and if you don't,
this dude's something else. This is a something else pre-stream.
Around someone that's a flash in the pan now because it's popular, and then I'll move on later. What I do is trying to be essentially someone making positive content for people who will get something out of it. No one gets anything out of shitting on Darkside Phil or Wings or anyone else.
They don't?
It's literally trash content for trash people. Stop being trash people. Those people that live in the garbage bags in the Like a Dragon series, they pop up, they're living trash bags. Do you want to be that forever? No. And Tygoholic says, the big problem for you is detractor content appears before your own channel just by searching DSP because of YouTube. Because of the YouTube algorithm and them.
Big ups, Jeff Oliveira. If you check your whispers, you won the copy of Celeste I gave away.
Talked about it because I'm not in a protected class. So
round of applause for Jeff Oliveira, winner of my most recent giveaway. And DSP had a horrifying pre-stream today. Horrifying pre-stream.
I said my piece. We got it out of the way. We just discussed it. As I said, I know discussion will probably pop up all over now about this because I brought it up.
Because he brought it up.
That's all I have to say about
my most favorite part, it's not really my most favorite part, but my most favorite part was when he said that he was part of the least protected group of people.
It doesn't matter if my gameplay is good or bad. It doesn't matter if I'm good or bad.
It was like a quote he got, obviously, from somewhere else. Like a quote he got off of...
say the negative thing, no matter what.
I can't think of that dude.
Always be endless amounts of negative content.
I don't know why I try to think of that dude's name.
If it stopped benefiting them, if
the dude that stream on Rumble, not Rumble, the other website.
Anything that's considered like bullying will not be monetized. These people would vanish from the internet tomorrow because these are not the Sons of Kojima. The Sons of Kojima did not monetize their content because they felt like they actually had a moral leg to stand on. In a lot of cases,
yeah, it was like a cozy style quote.
A lot of the things that they said about
DSP straight up told us that because he's a straight white male, he's the least protected group on the internet. He's a part of the least protected group on the internet. I never thought I would hear DSP say that.
Crazy in a lot of cases, but a lot of the things
obviously that's not something he thought of his own, on his own, obviously.
I really tried to change for the better. But that's the thing. The people today don't care. They're not here for improvement. They're here to write a meme to make money from gullible people. Okay. Time for shout-outs, of which now we're going to have 7,000. Okay?
Yeah, and he defended Fred Fucks. Just because he hates the people that make fun of him now so much. This is real bad.
Where we get to donate for consuming increasing spice levels. No, I'm not going to get myself sick during an event, taking contributions to eat spicy food. The whole point of an event is that I actually get to do the whole event.
How long was this segment? We'll know eventually, like it's going to get uploaded.
Pretty stupid, right?
But man, that was a long segment.
I never understood why haters want to.
And I am 33 minutes behind. And look, if I skipped ahead, he on break right now.
I feel like those who restream me to make money don't want that.
He's on break.
What they don't understand is that they then create people who hate me irrationally for no good reason, who do want me off the internet. Okay? I don't believe that anyone who's benefiting from restreaming me or making content about me daily wants me to lose my job, because if I do, then they can't make content about me anymore and they lose their jobs, right? But the problem is people watch their content.
What's this? Okay, it's more than one point I gotta make now, because he's just called the job. What's up with this narrative that people create other people to do a thing? Like, people can't just watch DSP and then come to the conclusion that he's trash from their own fucking like interaction, their own experience. You know? Like for instance, King B bitch, that wasn't about other people's stream. DSP thought it was. Apparently he thought the for real shit came from somewhere else. But that was that dude saying something that he thought, and it had nothing to do with anybody else's stream. And he got fucking rolled. And if that dude hate on DSP in the future, it's not gonna be because he watched a Detractor stream. It's because DSP like shit on him. And now he wanted shit on DSP back because that's how it is sometimes. And then, okay, he said the job part. Now, my question is, other people that want DSP to lose his job, not have his job, go away or whatever, they're so bad. They're trying to hurt his life, kill his livelihood. They want him to be homeless on the street. But he's like, oh yeah, people that make fun of me, people that make negative content about other people, it should all go away. And I'm not just talking about the videos that make fun of me. I'm talking about everybody. So you want like fucking Karina Kaboom to get demonetized and kicked off of YouTube? Basically, yeah. So with that logic, isn't he as bad as the people that fucking want him to lose his job? Like you just want random people to lose their job now? Isn't that bad? Isn't it bad to want people to lose their job? To lose a way that they support their family and pay the bills? Isn't that bad? No, it's only bad when people want that for DSP. If you want DSP to lose anything, it's bad. It's perfectly fine for DSP to want random CEOs and people like corporations and companies to get fired. And it's perfectly fine when DSP wants like actually every drama YouTuber to go away or be demonetized or both. There's nothing wrong with that. Like actually nothing wrong with it at all. And Cat agrees.
I feel like those who restream me to make money don't want that. But the sad fact, what they don't understand is that they then create people who hate me irrationally.
They create those people.
Okay? I don't believe
they create them.
Benefiting from restreaming me or making content about me daily wants me to lose my job.
As if somebody can't watch DSP and then naturally come to the conclusion that he's trash.
They don't have investment. They're not making money
Come on.
And now they want to see me end. And so you get people who put together entire packages of stuff that they submit to businesses 3 years ago. Shit from 10 years ago that I said on YouTube that's, ancient history. Oh, this is who Phil is today. So
he's so mad about that still.
And he's a racist and a bigot and a sexist, and here's all the things he's done.
Other people need to move on from what he did, but he won't move on from what they did because he keep bringing this up.
It's stupidity. But that's what happens. Those people are not right in the head. They're out to get me hurt. Not the people who are the direct content restreamers, but the people who watch.
What does it mean to not be right in the head?
Red.
It's some real old school style sounding way of talking.
BB Phil did a super chat. You have to understand your haters point to us all these hater channels to learn the truth about DSP. It's not like we seek them out. Huh?
Oh.
Haters point us to all of these haters.
He don't like that.
To learn the truth about DSP. It's not like we seek them out. I don't know what that means.
I bet he don't.
It makes sense actually.
I bet he don't.
So I don't. You can reword that, but I don't understand what that means.
Yeah, reword that, BB Phil.
Detractors, stop. DSP wins every time. No, I don't win every time. There's a reason why my channel is so small and why I've shrunken over the years, and it's hard to maintain. I mean, this is why. When literally every day, someone is saying you've done something heinous and you didn't, or they'll be like, oh, here's what you did today on the stream, but then they interject clips from 10, 15 years ago of stuff that I regret, have apologized for, and don't do anymore. But say, oh, this is him today. No, it's not. You know?
They don't say that, though.
Let's see here. I received a $1 tip.
Like, why he make this up? They do a thing, they make a video, they put together clips from years ago, and they say this is who Phil is today. That never happened, it never did happen, and it don't happen. And in a way, honestly, I hope somebody do it now. I'm wishing it out there in the world that we get a mildly viral video, and it's named "This is who Dark Side Phil is." And it's all of the fucking bullshit. It's actually the thing he make up because that don't exist. Where's the video? This is who Dark Side Phil is. And it's him saying, come on, Frogger, it's time. And it's him saying every other time he said the N-word. And it's him calling people retarded. And it's him saying it's Tevin's fault. And it's him saying all of the funny stuff. And it's him calling himself a pedophile and all of that. 20-minute video. Because he act like people make those videos and they don't. Like, isn't it supposed to be a cool thing that he's been around for 15 years? Right, it is, correct? But when people make videos about him, making fun of him, and they have clips from 10 years ago, he see it as a bad thing. Oh my God, they're taking me out of context. They're using video clips from 10 years ago. Well, that's because you've been around that long.
Blood seriously thinks that all detractors are like the fat wow troll dude from South Park. Like you can't work your job and watch a Tevin stream on the side.
It's the easiest it ever's been. Everybody, you have a phone, right? You guys got phones, right? DSP act like phones don't exist. Yeah, like everybody's sitting in front of that Windows XP computer. And they don't even have multiple tabs open. He act like multiple tabs don't exist. And he act like phones don't exist. Just to make a point. It's insane, but I mean, back when he used to troll in the 1920s, they had to go door to door to do it.
Or they'll be like, oh, here's what we did today on the stream, but then they interject clips from 10, 15 years ago of stuff that I regret, have apologized for, and don't do anymore.
Stuff that he regretted, he apologized for. Okay, what if it's using stuff that he didn't apologize for because it wasn't supposed to be offensive? What if I just use a normal clip from him in the past?
From DSP,
is it okay then? He act like every time anybody uses a clip and it's old, it's a clip of him like being offensive. First of all, why do you have that many clips of you being offensive? Don't just blame the time you uploaded videos. That's just being silly. Like, are you Shane Dawson? Second of all, he act like every time anybody upload old clips with new stuff, all the old clips are offensive. I already said that, right? Yeah, I already said that.
He says
and that's not the case. He know that. And then, wait, also I thought that this dude don't pay attention to what these people do. I thought DSP, at the end of the day, don't pay attention to what any trolls do. Don't know what they do, don't know how they look, don't know anything about them, don't even know their name. But now he know what they upload and everything they upload. Guess what? I know how he know, because other people tell him. Yeah, that's what he tell you.
a $1 tip from DSP Superfan.
Oh boy.
Basically, he keeps saying Afuera. Like trolls, Afuera, detractors, Afuera. Right. Anyway,
No. Why you only read the first two?
Excuse me.
Oh.
Continue. I got a $5 tip from Huma Bear. Stop talking about your detractors. All right. How
Ooh. Did you hear that? He immediately rushes into mocking him.
I got a $5 tip.
Okay, I just want to point out, DSP told us, the viewer, that if you worry about or care about what detractors think, you should reevaluate your life. He told us that. You can't tell people that and then do it and then get mad at them for bringing up you doing it. Because you try way too hard to shame us out of doing it.
From Huma Bear. Stop talking about your detractors. All right. How?
Yeah, you need to self-inflict, asshole.
Just because I got a comment that I found very insightful.
Uh-huh.
All right. I thought that it was worth.
I'm voting the cowboy hat. Oh, I should have voted in Bison Hat. Everybody gonna vote in Bison Hat. He probably picked in Bison Hat because he playing a video game with like democracy in it, whatever that means.
Here's your answer. And it's an answer that
Fucking
I can't give
Nazi hat.
because I don't pay attention to it. It's okay every once in a while.
It's okay to do it when I do it.
Because the truth is, no one
It's
else.
bad when they do it. It's a problem when I do
How
it.
many years has it been where someone had a chance to actually cover the hate against me in a rational way and no one has? Why? Because it doesn't benefit. Because what makes money? The drama, the toxicity, the negativity. Actually covering my story.
That'll be a weird video.
Phil has made tons of mistakes, and here's what they all are. But
I mean, if somebody made that video, unfortunately, for DSP and the person that made it, they would just say it's like a weird DSP defending video. Because it would have to be. It inherently just is. If you make a video exposing the detractors of any community, that makes you a defender of that person.
Video.
It's how life works. I'm sorry.
Exposing the frauds that are.
I'm gonna expose the video. I'm gonna make a video exposing Amber Lynn trolls.
Far more traction and attention than any video about me. The videos about me have
Yeah, he made that up.
And it's all the same shit. You haven't even.
This is some pretty good pig whistling. This is some insane pig whistling. Man, wouldn't it be cool and interesting and maybe really different and unique and robust if somebody made a video calling out the people that like shit on me? Like, I wouldn't want that to happen or anything. But like, yeah, could you imagine if that happened, bros? If somebody made a video calling out the people that call me out? Man, if that happened, it would get a lot of views, right? Right? Yeah, I bet he want that to happen.
Regurgitated.
DSP being so weird today.
Now analyze those motherfuckers who do this on a daily basis. You're gonna get down to something people actually are interested in.
I don't know about that.
But no one has done it. I wish.
Is he trying to, like, is he trying to imply that people are running sex rings, like sex organizations or some shit? Like genuinely, the way he said it, right?
Now analyze.
Now listen to it. Analyze those motherfuckers.
Who do this on a daily basis, you're going to get down to something people actually are interested in.
See, you'll get down to something to actually be interested in if you analyze the people that make fun of him every day. But wouldn't you just be paying attention to people that watch a dude, which is apparently boring to begin with? So you would be creating a cycle of boredom? Think about it. You think about it.
One should make a video about.
Oh, he's saying like pay attention to them in real life though, huh? Oh, he's being weird then. I think.
But no one has done it.
But this the thing though. If they just make fun of him all day, then according to him, they don't have a fucking personal life, right? So what the fuck's gonna get made fun of? Them making fun of them?
Is your
So you still just kind of watching the hater shit, which he told you to not do.
Bunny Rabbit. Bunny Rabbit. And it's not necessarily a callback to my rabbit.
I don't know.
My shirt that I saw at the store, and now we're in spring. It's warm. It's gonna be summer soon. It's gonna be hot. I need to wear.
Mike Klum gonna make a Tevin documentary,
I picked it up.
but technically he would just be making a weird DSP documentary because half of it will be about him, depending on what he covered.
Thank you, Swagonito,
So now we get to the 2020s.
for the $10 tip.
Oh yeah, I'm just restreaming DSP right now.
Yeah.
So tell me more about this guy, and then it turned into a DSP documentary, and we shit on him.
All right, I just received a $20 tip.
I wonder what 1 Minute Man think of this. Love that pre-reading, man.
I'm a little late with this.
God.
During the first run of Alone in the Dark, you're surprised Carby died.
Oh God, I forgot 1 Minute Man care about Alone in the Dark.
I
Huh.
made it instantaneous because what's the point in staring at the screen for 5 to 10 minutes watching him die? We will have survived being submerged for 20 minutes. Well, I
It's
think it was
1
just
mid
weird
man
because,
now.
Like, for example, if that scene was going to, it would have been, I think it would have been better if it was more supernatural. Like, for example, let's say he gets sucked into the water, right? And then all of a sudden, like, a jump scare happens. Like, something comes out of the water and
But I
eats
do like the
the water.
idea
A scary flash scene happens in your face.
of saying
All of a sudden,
if you watch
back to the
these
bottom of the
people,
staircase and it starts
you're
filling with
fucked up
water,
in the
you
head,
can't-
you have a problem.
That would be
But then
better
you
because
say
he
you should pay
instantly dies.
attention. You should pay more attention to the people.
I just think that the scene was done.
The same people that you're fucked up in the head if you watch. You should pay more attention to those
By the
people,
way,
but in a negative
also
way.
call out the fact that
And then you'll
it really was
realize
filled with
that
water.
DSPs
Okay.
still suck more.
You could just swim up the fucking tower anyway.
He didn't say that
If it's
part.
filled with water, he could literally just swim upwards.
He just literally want everybody to watch everybody else in a negative way.
So again, the whole
Watch
scene kind of
everyone
goes
else with a
through
negative eye, if you will.
that Water. I understand you're trying to justify it, but basically it was just a silly mechanic they used, and I called it out and made a silly observation. Nothing too serious. Let's see here.
And we just completely shut that discussion
I
down.
received a $1
Yeah,
tip.
1 Minute Man, you care too much, and it was just a random moment. I didn't give a fuck.
Kirk. It's all
Kirk.
my fault. I'm sorry. Haters on Afuera. It's totally all Kirk's fault. 100%.
He want DSP? No, he want you to watch other people the way you watch DSP.
Who were hateful against me, but it definitely wasn't
If you did that, you might leave the internet.
They razzed me and made fun of me, and people were like, "Wow, that was really funny." And then immediately after, even though he doesn't really,
That's the way DSP watch other people, though. If you listen to how he talk about other streamers,
people said, "Oh wait, Evil AJ."
he obviously don't watch anybody he like even a little bit.
So they all did, and they all just made fun of me, and it became
Just like in real life, how he don't like anybody or have any friends. He can't even find a personality he like on the internet.
You know, just making fun of Phil's gameplay doesn't work.
Even on the fucking internet. When you can literally click a damn window to find another person that you might like, he still can't find a person he like.
Let's try to get into his personal information that no one should have access.
That's pretty tough.
This and do that. You know what I mean? It just got worse and worse and
That's
worse.
real tough, man.
Because again, people were getting views, popularity, and eventually profit, money from hating on me. That's the cycle that it took over the years. Big Fridge did a super chat. He says, "Why don't we harass side scrollers?"
Sometimes DSP's takes and the way he think generally about content creators, it remind me of not posts, but he remind me of like, I don't know, personality. He remind me of like certain takes I used to see back in like 2013, 2014 from people that legitimately, I can't talk anymore. I fucking lost today. The people that just hate people that stream. DSP come across as a person who just hate people that stream. He hate people that make YouTube videos, TikTok videos, Twitter posts. He hate influencers of any type. He hate anybody known for doing anything. He hate collabs.
Number one,
He hate all of
my
it.
dream job that I love because of a bunch of fucking no-load trolls on the internet. That's what you're literally telling me. I should quit the best job I've ever had that I love doing, I feel, is helping people on a daily basis in a positive way. You want me to throw it all
And I
away?
used to see more people that seem like they felt that way 10 years ago on the internet. I don't see people on the internet like that anymore. But probably because I stream all day.
What kind of world is that? Oh, people, I'm facing adversity. Let me.
I'm on fucking Twitch all day. I'm not going to come across much people that hate streams. They have to make an account.
That's ridiculous.
But you know what I mean, maybe.
You know, when
He act like that.
This job is the best job I've ever had. I'm my own boss. I've seen try to.
And he don't support anybody. He don't even use his fucking Twitch Prime anymore.
Whether it's on Twitch, whether it's on a third-party site for 2 months like Whip TV, whether it's on a social media site, wherever it is, people are going to follow because they actually see through the bullshit and like me and want more content from me. And
he never get anything good out of watching anybody. Every time he watch anybody, he only leave with negative takes, negative opinions, and bad vibes.
A lot of time investment for there too. They feel like they're actually
like he don't ever watch anybody. And he's like, oh, I watched this one guy, and his stream looks so cool.
16 years of your life you love, you just quit on it.
Think about that. DSPs never came on his stream and said, wow, I watched this guy, and his stream looks so cool.
You obviously don't know.
Out of the thousands of fucking videos, millions of different people, thousands of videos of every fucking game.
Act like there is. There's not. You create all these jobs. Yeah, what jobs did you create?
Come on, man.
McDonald's, Uber Eats. You know, jobs
like think about it. If you find like a JKB stream for the first time at the right time, you'll think that dude's stream cool as fuck. He got like 10 camera angles. He got this weird TTS and shit. Now, I'm not saying if you're going to think it's cool after or if you've been watching before it got cool, but you get my point. DSP don't watch anybody stream and come on his stream the next day like, man, I watched this one guy stream and his stream was so cool. No, never. How many times I watched somebody else stream and thought something was cool about it? Thought something looked cool? Dozens. It happened every other day. Where you think I steal stuff from? Like the fish command. I don't create ideas from my fucking brain randomly. Sometimes.
Social media site, wherever it is, people's job. It's the best job I've ever had. I'm my own boss. I've
own boss, by the way.
Truth over the years, no matter what people support me, no matter where I go or what I do, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Twitch, whether it's on a third-party site for 2 months like Whip TV, whether it's on a social media site, wherever it is, people are going to follow.
Oh, it's just the ego segment, sweet.
Bullshit and like me and want more content from me, and that, you know, and I appreciate that. The actual positive community is an amazing one.
Oh man,
I don't want to throw that away at all. This is 16 years of my life of
investment. The only time he actually live commented on someone else's stream, it was to shit on it, and it was LTG. And he complained about the layout being too big. He complained about the chat being on screen. He complained about the sub count and the view count being on screen.
For a lot of people, it's a lot of time investment for their team. They feel like they're actually part of
that was a bad chat to complain about that for, too.
Throw that shit away. That's insane. Imagine doing something 16 years of your life you love and you just quit on it because of fucking hate on the internet. Like, what?
What?
Right? Like, what are you, nuts? And then on top of that, Mav, I get the feeling you obviously don't know what it really is like out there in the real world. There is no overabundance of high.
The real world is worse.
Out there. At all. It doesn't exist.
Apparently now DSP isn't on the real world.
There's not. There. Oh, we created all these jobs. Yeah, what jobs did you create? Walmart, McDonald's, Uber Eats. You know, jobs that are part-time. You're scraping.
Now he's too good for these jobs.
These are not careers. These are not.
You know how mad he'd get if you told him that he said that? Because he didn't say that. But you know.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
For us, a service-based economy that's terrible. It's hard to hold a job. It's hard to find a job where you can get.
I bet you DSP compared himself to one of those jobs before.
You know, I would literally, no exaggeration.
Mr. Tip Me.
We have to hold 2 to 3 part-time jobs because no one would hire me full-time because that doesn't even happen anymore.
Because you suck? Oh, because it don't happen.
Part-time jobs.
Yo, it don't even happen anymore.
Would probably have
full-time jobs don't exist anymore for anybody. Holy, just because DSP is DSP and because CAD can't get one. Because that's true. That's what the real truth of the matter is. Because DSP don't have one and because CAD can't get one, they don't exist at all.
Have to hold 2 tracks
for anyone.
You know, I would literally, no exaggeration, would probably have to hold 2 to 3 part-time jobs because no one would hire me full-time because that doesn't even happen anymore. I'd have to hire.
Who won the Super Bowl? Those dudes don't even have a full-time job. That's why they off right now.
Constantly. Sometimes probably working more than one job a day to try to make ends meet.
That's why they off right now.
In America, right?
That's how it is in America. Even the football players can't do it all year long. And they make millions.
Change.
Right?
If they did, but that's the reality we're all living in.
Oh man.
It ain't the rainbows and unicorns that the news likes to spread. Oh, didn't you know that more jobs were created? Yeah, what kind of jobs exactly? What kind of hours at those jobs? Please give us information on the jobs that are being created rather than just saying jobs, because that doesn't mean anything. But that's what
You could look that up if you want to, though.
If I were to stop doing this for a living and try to go out there and get a job, I could do it. Right now, I could go work for any fucking retail job.
Ego
any
segment.
restaurant. I could just go right out there and get a job. I could do it. Right
Ego segment. This is I could be good at games if I want to.
now, I could go work for any fucking retail job, any restaurant. I could just go right out there right now and work these jobs. And I would bust my ass. And
This dude say he could work anywhere. Andy'll bust his ass. This dude's a wild man. Speaking of wild men.
Darich IP. I'm leaving next Wednesday on the 17th for my trip, and I am excited at DSP Gaming.
He don't have a crown. I don't know. That Derek don't have a crown.
not make his but it's just truthful. If I were to stop,
Why would he tell us ahead of time like that? Like it's his stream.
I could do it.
God damn it,
right
Derek.
now, I could go work for any fucking retail job, any restaurant. I could just go right out there right now and work these jobs, and I would bust my ass and not make as much money and make a living that I do now.
Well, no shit, that's
There's no
true.
point.
But you wouldn't be able to get it, and you also wouldn't bust your ass.
Okay?
You notice he didn't say he could get one. He just said he could work one. Like he could physically do it. Yeah, he could physically do it. He wouldn't die doing it, but he wouldn't bust his ass either. He wouldn't get it to bust his ass, and he wouldn't bust his ass if he got it. No fucking way.
Okay.
Bruh, he don't bust his ass streaming. Ever. Why the fuck would he bust his ass serving coffee somewhere? Who? For who would he do that?
Anyway,
What?
let's continue. Wow, a ton of gifted memberships just came in.
Is he busting his ass for those gifted memberships?
Claimed revenue plus. But Machinima claimed that because I was part of their partner network, okay, that all
What they
the
lied
content was
about.
under their umbrella, and if anyone was using my content for their own, even if it was illegal, like you
Oh, he got baited by BB Phil.
Flathead, you all just gotta get the membership as well. If you gotta get the membership,
Was somebody named Flathead? I'm not reminded anymore.
Nathan for supporting the channel. BB Phil did another super.
Yeah, the
chat.
only time he busted for us was May 1st.
Cater channels. I wonder how much money your brand generates in total per month, including everything.
Ah, yes, brand
Here's
money.
the funny part about that.
So funny.
That's what Machinima said that they were doing. I don't know if they ever actually did it.
Lavaria said they wanted to do it too, and DSP wanted to sign with them, and he wanted to sign with them for that exact reason. So what's up with that?
Because they never actually paid.
Actually, what's up with that?
All right. But Machinima claimed that because I was part of their partner network, okay, that all the content was under their umbrella, and if anyone was using my content for their own, even if it was legal, like you could say fair use, because someone cut my content up and put it into their hater content. But the truth is, supposedly, right, apparently, the ad revenue is owned by the original creator, which is why when I'm on YouTube and I'm making a video and some bullshit asshole claims my video because there's something in it, I'm like, but that's, what are you talking about? You know, fair use, yes, I can legally use it, but it doesn't entitle me to the ad revenue.
Is he referring to random YouTubers as bullshit assholes?
Which is why when I'm on YouTube and I'm making a video and some bullshit asshole claims my video because there's something in it.
What the fuck? Also, when I'm making a video, you mean when you're reacting? This dude's so dishonest, bruh. Because the way he talking about it make it seem like a completely different thing if you don't know what he's talking about. When I'm making a video, don't even sound like you're doing a reaction to anything. And then some bullshit asshole make you sound like you're a victim.
Supposedly, right?
What the fuck?
Apparently, the ad revenue is owned by the original creator, which is why when I'm on YouTube and I'm making a video and some bullshit asshole claims my video because there's something in it, I'm like, but that's, what are you talking about? You know,
Maybe he could also mean like when music is in a video game too. But still,
So that
why
was
some
Machinima's-
bullshit asshole?
Machinima's take was, oh, we could just claim whatever. So apparently they went out there and they were blanket claiming
What the-
anyone who had my videos in their content. And of course people blame me for that, even though I wasn't even involved in it. Like I never was told, oh, these are the videos we're claiming. I was never given.
Yeah, reacting to stuff used to be stealing, according to DSP. But now when he get claimed, he could still leave the videos up, by the way. They don't get flagged. They don't get taken down. But if you don't make money, if he can't make money reacting to other people's videos now, they're bullshit assholes for claiming him. And it's bullshit. It's bullshit that he get claimed.
I'm a little small time guy. You're not gonna take a video that has a few hundred views,
Man.
you know, for free, and then have that match to other people's content. It sucks because you're right. All these people are making money on my name by slandering me, and they're using my content to do it. Absolutely. I should have the ability to do something about it, whether it is to shut down the content, to flag it as unmonetizable, as bullying, to get the ad revenue out of it myself. But there's no clear-cut path on YouTube to do any of that unless I get a lawyer, which I can't afford.
If that happened,
to figure it out. Like I said again, you don't fight fire with fire.
Okay.
I don't see
if that happened,
for me, it's just make the content.
people will find a way around it anyway, so it don't even matter.
Right. Okay.
People don't need DSP to make fun of DSP.
Yeah, this is a silly quote. You're not a hero long enough to see yourself become the villain.
They just prefer to use DSP to make fun of DSP because it make it easier and more funny.
And somehow doing literally exactly the same.
But if people got claimed for doing it,
even though I didn't change,
I guarantee you,
Kirk did another dollar to me, says something political. I'm just gonna ignore it.
97%, which is a fake number because it's a percentage, guarantee you 97% of the people that make fun of them will find a way around it, and you will still watch them all.
Abu, 2 months as a member. And he said, Duty streams have a spoon.
Duty get a spoon.
Covenant Lazarus did a super chat. Do you claim
Duty get a lot of shout outs. It's like he's an industry plant.
Doesn't exist.
Even DSP give Duty shout outs. Oh shit. That's how we get people to fucking not like you, dude.
You should just get money.
It's the South Park theory.
Again, major companies have legal teams. Their legal teams probably take all their content and it's loaded into YouTube.
DSP is gonna say Duty's funny and that he like him. He gonna do what Amber Lynn do. Oh, actually, you guys, I think Duty's like really funny. Like his thumbnails are hilarious.
Right? No one would have ever known who the fuck
He gonna be Ambering.
any of these fucking nobodies are if I wasn't here making content. And truthfully, in reality, they
Ego segment.
got their ideas from other. No one would have ever known who the fuck Tevin is.
What?
If I didn't exist.
Why I get another shout out? I was just talking about Duty getting too many though. Oh well.
Super chat. And he says, they're losers. You're their whole personality. I'm their whole existence.
Okay. See, this is the part. Oh, DSP, bro, you said people like me for my personality. This is your fucking quote, my guy. That other people like me for my personality. So he got tricked into saying that I don't have a personality? Motorcycle guy. That's kind of fun.
If I didn't exist, they would not exist. Right? You're their whole personality. Thank you, Maximum Turbo, for supporting the channel. Big Fridge did a super chat. And he says, they're losers. You're their whole personality. I'm their whole existence.
Oh, okay. He make it even worse. They wouldn't even exist. Damn, they would like be dead.
Heaven is. No one would have ever known who the fuck
would they know who DJ Chisel was?
If I wasn't here making content. and truthfully, in reality, they only got their ideas.
That's kind of fucked up.
Them, right? They got their ideas from from Evil AJ, from people who, as much as they disliked me, never monetized their content.
I don't know about that.
Frauds. They're all just frauds copying each other. At the end of the day, again, no talent. If they had talent, they'd go do something that required talent, and they'd actually make money doing it.
DSP, are your ideas original? People need to stop making this like it on plays now because Evil AJ thought of them originally.
All right, are we good now? Have we talked enough about this? Like I said, I only wanted to talk about it because the comment is fresh. It just hit my video today, and I was like, now's the time.
I don't know. I'm gonna rewind this part.
You're making content. If I did a super chat and he says membership and went to Ricari. Enjoy Ricari and thank you, Maximum Turbo, for supporting the channel. Big Fridge did a super chat and he says
Big
they're
Fridge.
their whole personality. I'm their whole existence. If I didn't exist, they would not exist. Right? No one would have ever known who the fuck Tevin is. No one would have ever known who the fuck any of these fucking nobodies.
He don't name anybody else, huh? Oh.
And truthfully, in reality, they only got their ideas from others that came before them, right? They got their ideas from the Sons of Kojima.
I got my ideas from this, okay?
From people who, as much as they disliked me,
I got my ideas from Evil AJ. Which ones?
They're all just frauds.
See, he couldn't name anybody else. Lame. That's why he should have named somebody else.
They'd go do something that required talent, and they'd actually make money doing it.
I made a lot of money DJing for a long time. I wouldn't name Tevin when I did that, though. Aha.
Okay.
All right.
All right, are we good now? Have we talked enough about this?
I didn't go to the club and give other people money like DSP would have did.
Now's the time if we're going to talk about it. Let's just get this out.
Mr. Walk-in ATM.
We can move on. Today, I'll be honest, I don't want to talk about it further. We just went super long on the podcast because of it. Now we can say we talked about it, we ended it, it's over. The discussion, we can now enjoy Helldivers.
Holy shit.
Street Fighter.
Now he's gonna... Dude, he's acting like we weren't gonna be able to have a normal day if he didn't acknowledge that one YouTube comment. As if DSP just acknowledges YouTube comments every day. So many people gonna leave lone comments tonight. If he get baited into talking about anything that isn't the video game today, he's gonna get a 15-paragraph comment because people are gonna try to follow in that dude's footsteps. And none of them probably gonna get read.
Right, we can have a good time. What do you mean I have to fix 19?
And yeah, he always get the last word. I don't want to talk about it anymore. This dude's such a fucking mature adult. He's such a mature adult. He talk about stuff that long and like that, and it's that topic. And he's like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just say what I want to say about it. You can't say anything. I'm a mature adult, by the way.
And now
This is like actually not how a mature adult act at all. This is one of the most childish things you could do.
And now we can move on. Today, I'll be honest, I don't want to talk about it further. We just went super long on the podcast.
And then you say we. He didn't fucking talk to anybody, though. He just said what he wanted to say and read a comment from a dude who never even commented before. Like, we can't even find big opinions of massive takes from people within the community. Like, what the fuck does Derek think about anything or 1 Minute Man? We know a lot about what one Minute Man
We
think.
talked about it. We ended it. It's over.
But yeah, still. Why do we never get a lone comment from anybody that we know from his community and he read that?
Right? We can have a good time.
Why don't he read long comments from Kirby? Remember when Dark Kirby or whatever was leaving comments, which I'm pretty sure is Dark Gaming. That dude left long comments. DSP never read them on stream.
What's wrong with Nightbot?
Yeah, I think Dingus was asking earlier. This is definitely the wildest pre-stream. Maybe this year. Now, who cared? Okay, I gotta finish making my other point. God. I think this is like the wildest pre-stream, maybe the most unexpected pre-stream since what he announced the documentary. And then the other one when he canceled the documentary. Those are pretty fun. Like those are ones I remember, but only because it happened this year. Besides that, I don't really remember much. But the spoon pre-stream, that was fun. So I want to point out how in the beginning of the streaming day, before the game is even played, he playing 2 games today. Before the first of 2 games is played, he's gonna try to point out that the schedule don't matter. The schedule stop mattering when the stream start.
Acting like there's something broken with Nightbot. It's just an outdated schedule. People are freaking out about it. Like it's some huge deal. Here, shall I fix it?
Oh my God. Okay. So that was the point he made. I thought he was going to say that it don't matter because the stream started, which was going to drive me crazy. That's why I had to point it out before he even said it.
Like there's something broken with Nightbot.
But yeah, you're acting like something's broken. People freaking out.
It's some huge deal. Here, shall I fix
They're
it?
freaking
How big
out.
of a deal? You don't know. I literally had a schedule segment on this show. All right, here we go. Ready?
Oh, this dude's a real asshole, man.
April.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dimer is 2 at. Of course, it would have been 12:45. The ISO do 1 p.m. at 1
Oh.
p.m.
And the time wrong.
Honda at 6. 5 p.m. You know, the schedule is only posted on the main channel page community tab on my Twitter account and was already said in this podcast, but I guess I'll update the button.
So he's trying to make another point. He's trying to make the point that because he told his schedule in other places, the schedule in his chat don't matter, that it can be incorrect. Really? That's his fucking take. That's his take.
Is that big of a deal? You don't know? I literally
Wow.
had a schedule segment on this show.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Ready?
That's pretty base, man.
Friday, April.
I'm pretty sure the last time somebody told him to tell his schedule less, he said, well, I have to because it might change.
Of course, it would have been 12:45. Yeah, I guess we'll do 1 p.m. at 1 p.m. PDT. Then it's SF6 Honda at 6. You know, the schedule's only.
I need to say it when I type it, no matter what I
Also, the
type.
schedule's written across my forehead in Sharpie marker. I'm gonna be scrolling across the bottom of the screen. In fact, good lord.
If it scrolled across the bottom of the screen, that would be super helpful, actually.
Yesterday I was enjoying your Bloodborne Redemption run. It's a good playlist. Cheers from Slayer from Arrows with Baby. Oh, he says cheers and Slayer from Arrows with Baby. There you go. Yeah, that Redemption one is so good because I actually learned how the parry mechanic. I don't know when it was. I'd say maybe like around 2016, 2017. I started actually trying to learn the games instead of fucking around. So like, you know, my Sekiro run is actually quite good. My Redemption run of
Strange ego segment.
there's no way. This whole thing has been an insane ride anyway.
Really strange ego segment.
Eventually.
In 2017, I tried to learn games.
Say, wow, what I don't want toxicity being others. Talking about it. Please don't. Very hot topic. In summary.
Oh, this is going to be funny to hear, huh? He's going to go out of his way to say don't talk about what he talked about, even though he told us during the segment that he's telling us to not talk about. He said that he's sure it's going to be discussion around it. He specifically said, I'm sure it's going to be discussion around it. And now people are trying to talk to him about what he talked about, and he's telling them to not talk to him about it.
All right.
Like, where can they go to talk about it then? Oh, they gotta wait for the fucking Start Hogan upload, right?
Today we talked about
What you want them to do?
of the detractors. I said
God.
I'm not going to be sitting here talking about it. Please don't bother me about it all day or for the next week. I don't care. I also don't care about any of my detractors' responses to it. I just don't give a shit about them at all.
Big ego.
I will say this: do not fight fire with fire. I condemn any negative actions towards others. I don't.
DSP specifically told people, like legit, within the last 3 months, he went out of his way to say that when people see this stuff, this type of stuff, they should call it out. He specifically said that he want his fans to shame the people that make fun of him. That was a super recent segment. He tried to weaponize the pig pen. I don't know if it really got uploaded, like talking about.
I just don't give a shit about them at all. I will say this: do not fight fire with fire. I condemn any negative actions towards others. I don't.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Until it happened.
Harming others in any way, even though they.
He's so cringe. You don't need to say this, man. Just live your life.
Just being honest, I don't want toxicity and negativity.
Thank you for saying you want to be above it.
Eventually.
Can't just do it.
Say, wow, what am I doing? Wow, this really is a waste of my time. That's eye-opening. Let's move forward, right? As opposed to, well, now let's all just attack each other and be nasty to each other. That's why people are like, look, can we go? What about side scrollers? Leave them alone. I want nothing to do with them. Leave them alone. What about Rich? Leave him alone. Leave everyone alone. The truth is, one day, all of this is going to fall on its head. It is.
What does that mean?
It's just going to blow up for them. There's nothing they can do. There's no way. This whole thing has been an insane ride anyway. And if they actually think that this is going to be something that's going to last...
Oh my God, he's being weird.
It just... Right now...
What does it last mean? God. Oh, they're going to get demonetized, right?
They're so selectively enforced.
Yeah, eventually people just going to make fun of you on a different website, dude. YouTube ain't going to be around forever either. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is his point? That they won't be able to do it forever?
Don't retaliate. Don't do
God. Can you do what you do forever?
The best way you can support my efforts to be positive is to come support the positive content.
This shit's so immature.
I don't want anyone doing
You won't be able to do it forever.
Don't do it. I will be upset with you if you do. Okay.
God.
Let's end the show.
Way to fucking ruin the whole damn discussion with that.
Pretty warm in here.
They won't be able to do it forever. It's eventually gonna blow up in their face. They're all gonna be demonetized one day.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, and Cat gonna leave you one day, and you're gonna die one day. What if she died before you? Like, what the fuck are we talking about now?
So we're gonna implement my new thing.
Fucking what if face says.
Have it now. So first of all, let me get the camera in place.
What if you had a fucking stroke on stream before any of that shit happened? Then you'll never be able to laugh about it or pretend you didn't fucking care, right? Yeah, wouldn't that be pretty unfortunate? I don't know, man. It might not happen. It might. I don't know.
No, it's not. It's slightly off. Son of a bitch.
The what if segment annoyed me. Sorry. I don't even know if that was him tricked into saying it or if he was even giving his own take. It's hard to tell sometimes when he's in his shout out segment.
All right.
It's hard to tell if he's even stating his own opinion.
So,
or if he's just reading some shit.
And yeah, Fallout First is this new thing you can do for Fallout 76. It's like, it's not new, but it's like some stupid membership for Fallout 76.
Oh.
Anyway, let's take a quick break.
Why didn't you talk about it, DSP?
In the meantime, I got this new spiffy on-break signage. So
We're calling this spiffy now.
Where did Phil go? He disappeared.
We're hyping up a BRB sign.
Everyone chill, relax. I'll see you in a few, and then we'll play Helldivers.
We hype up a BRB sign. And of course, people won't know that the streamer's gone if they show up to a stream and don't see a chair. You can still ask why he's gone. Well, that was